Alrighty then. So, welcome to episode 20, everyone. We survived,
Wow.
sort of.
Barely.
Don't worry, I'm sure we'll
Yeah.
explode
Due to
next
the
episode.
benevolence of the Pumpkin King.
Yeah, due to the benevolence of the Pumpkin King and some really good rolls.
And
Don't worry,
really
we'll
bad
replace
rolls.
that broken arm. Don't worry, we'll replace that broken arm. You need that, right?
Well, I mean,
Replace it?
Replace it.
you
Are
paid
we
a lot for
horses in
getting
the
fixed.
1800s?
If you were a
Maybe-
horse, we just would have straight up shot you.
Yeah. Oh, it's got a broken leg. Better shoot it.
Horse memes. Okay, so let's mute while we play the intro.
True lies, cat's cries, late at night on the run, magic ties, falling night, the moon shines down. Careful who you trust, if only you must stay alive with them. Take your time, solve the crimes. It's better off when you're gone.
And welcome back. So, I believe the first thing we need to do before we do the intro is, or the recap I should say, is to roll some d12s. As we know, Formerly won't be here, so I'll be rolling for them. Oops, 1d12.
Oh boy, we got two 12s in there.
I see two 12s in there. That's good. 9. So let's just... Let's see. So 9 is 1. A 4 is a -1. Maria's a 1. That's another -1. Let's see. 12 is 2. There we go. That's good. And we'll just go ahead and bump that to 5 for the other one. And then, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, cool. So a 9 is +1, and a 7 is a -2. Formerly sends their regards with that 7. So, we now have our force points, our legally distinct good boy, bad boy points. And the score stands at 6 good boy points and 4 bad boy points. So,
Not bad.
yeah, not bad. It's a good spread. So now, we are going to... Last time on the Unsung City, the Bianchi family gathered up a few supplies, settled some accounts, and then set off to the von Clausewitz Memorial Park. The Intrepid group figured out that they couldn't take care of all 5 of the cemeteries and the memorial park, so they decided to cut the head off the snake. They torpedoed the men attempting the ritual. Unfortunately, the energies of their deaths completed the ritual, and they had to dive through the portal to close it from the other side. There, they met the Pumpkin King, and after giving him their best fight, suffering a few broken bones in the process, he agreed that he was satisfied with the fun that he'd had, and closed the portal after they left. Amazingly, barely any time had passed at all while they were in the Feywilds. Unfortunately, they had 2 very wounded party members who needed to be rushed to the hospital. Having paid for the express service, their bones were magically set and healed. Now we rejoin them as they plot their next moves in the dark streets of the Unsung City. So, now it's time for you guys
Ooh.
Fancy.
It's time for you guys to decide what you want to do next.
In all the excitement, I forgot there was things to be done.
Yes.
It's a
As
lot
I
of
pull
stuff.
out my notes here, just let me readjust my glasses.
A lot of stuff on this map.
Speaking of glasses, I should probably put mine on so I can actually see it. Yes, so this is a map of the gang influences in between 1923 and 1926.
In Chicago.
As you can, in Chicago, yes. This is the map of Chicago.
Oh, cool.
As you can imagine, there's quite a few.
Yeah.
Where are we? Where's our place on this map?
So you guys are not really big enough to have a territory, but as of
Well, we
right
have
now,
family.
you guys are about here. You're sitting in the middle of the commercial district.
All right, I can't.
Can you
I
ping
cannot
that
see
again?
I didn't see that, yeah.
You can't see my mouse. Why am I circling it like you can see it?
Okay.
You guys
We're
are
learning.
right about here.
Okay. Somewhere in there.
You guys are in the middle of the commercial district, or on the edge of the commercial district.
Okay.
All right.
Maria's cover safe house / shop is not in the middle in the prime territory because that would draw too much attention, but on not on the outskirts where she would get no foot traffic either. She's comfortably in the middle. You guys are fairly close to the dock district where you could pick up any supplies that you need, and Dimitri can make. I have not made this to scale. Don't even bother. But Dimitri can make his trip in that away's direction to go do his fisticuffs.
Cool.
In the underground fighting rings, and as you can see around here, you have several gangs who have taken up residence alongside the dockyards, where it's easy for them to offload and onload and offload, including the Lucianos. You have the Bright Lights district, which Bright Lights area, which is kind of where some of the less savory, but still not technically illegal transactions happen.
We've got prime area actually, even if we're a bit small time right now.
We're pretty central.
You are poised if you can
leverage it right. Yeah.
If you can leverage it, you are poised to stick your flag right in the middle of the city.
Big dick zone.
Okay, I'm gonna propose something a little crazy here.
Children.
I'm gonna
We're gonna
propose something
blow
a
up
little crazy.
Chicago.
No,
Yes.
Listen,
I it is
you
actually
already
not
did a
gonna.
space station and several bars. We are not blowing up a town.
A city at
Not a
this point,
town, a
right?
city.
We
It's different.
cannot blow up a major installation in every single campaign.
The
No,
town
in this
of
campaign would
Cityville.
end the campaign, so no, we are not doing that. But I kind of want to just to the right, just that general area right there. I kind of want to start
Ping
not
it again?
over
He said the area to the right.
Oh,
to the
that
right of
one?
the blue line. Yeah, I want to kind of start moving in, sort of muscling in, not taking over, but
So what other families are in what areas?
Okay,
Like,
so I'm glad you asked.
Yeah, because
So,
we had talked about
yeah.
taking some of the Falcone spots.
okay,
'cause no one
so
would be mad if we Goose Island.
We
Sorry.
need Goose Island.
We need
ours.
Goose Island.
We're taking it.
okay, so as you know, the Lucianos run the docks. They handle imports and exports, especially illegal imports and exports. They are, as of right now, in the rooming house district.
Which is, let me see.
Let's see if we can.
Where? Ah,
That's not a good color.
no.
Can't even see what color the text Big Dick Zone is because every single bit of words looks like it's teal for me.
Hey, roll 20. Black outline on any color text works. Make it happen.
God, so fucking true.
I'm sure they're watching, so.
I said accessibility? Nah. Wait, can I make this Comic Sans? No, I can't.
Thank God.
Comic Sans is easily readable.
It really is, actually.
Okay, so there's the Lucianos.
There we go. Close enough.
And then let me make sure I put this in correctly. Okay,
Does it say
the
Gold
Renzettis-
Coast?
So the Renzettis run the red light district, or district, quote unquote, the red light areas. They don't have a specific, like, circle in here. But the Renzettis are, in general, around this area.
All right.
Damn, guys, we got all of my favorite races in here. Jewish, Polish, Black, Cosmopolitan.
Please select gender: male, female, Welsh.
Male, female, Bohemian?
Male,
We got
female,
Italians.
cosmopolitan. Yeah.
We got Italians down in the south.
The Italians.
And the Dutch.
So the Montellos make a lot of their money from extortion and protection. They're kind of all over the place, but in general, the Montellos like to go around here.
Yeah. Zoom out.
Hmm.
Ah, there we go.
All right, and of course, we've got the Falcones who do casinos. They're gonna be over here. it would help if I had some text, wouldn't it? Okay. So they are going to be not near the ghettos, obviously.
Wouldn't they be more in the high-rise area, uptown area?
Yeah, they're going to be around here.
Fairly close. We could do that.
Yeah, we could start pushing towards there.
Yeah, we are looking at
There by Goose Island, we have to conquer.
Right.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Maybe.
So
I mean,
they
we're playing Hit by
are,
Casino anyway, so why not?
they are actually right now. Word on the street is that right now the Falcons are trying to recruit the Jewish population. Trying to merge with the Jew mob.
Maybe we could slip in ahead of them. If we...
That's up to you.
Yes. I don't think we're currently big enough for that, but...
And then
We start putting some big hits, we'll get a name out, and then we can start doing some recruiting.
Mhm.
Well, if our main focus is going to be alcohol, then the things that we need more than anything are locations, right?
Yeah.
We're going to need locations and distribution.
Yeah, we're gonna need at least one more place to distribute, and possibly a warehouse to hold
Well,
things.
I mean distribution as in places we can get alcohol from that we then sell, right?
Where
We
we're
need
just
locations to sell them from, so bars and speakeasies and all that, and then we need people who are actually making this stuff.
and like we said, we're working on one of those, but we also need a place to store the damn stuff.
Right. I mean, I think hitting the Falcons is probably the best bet right now, because it's not going to end up... Like, if we hit the Lucianos, the Renzettis, or the Montellos, I think the other two will probably not take too kindly to that. But the Falcons,
They're-
if we hit them,
Yeah, no
will
one
be
likes the
chill.
Falcons.
They're
So do we
part
want to
of it
start by
is-
hitting a?
Part of it is entirely racism, because what it do. It's entirely racism because the Lucianos, the Renzettis, and the Montellos are all old Italian families, and so they only have Italian people. Not necessarily like only Italian at all. But
Their
really,
impression on us is Italian.
like if you want to be anything other than like a grunt, you have to be Italian. And if you want to
No.
be any kind of leader, you have to be from the family, with the exception of the consigliere, which by tradition is not held by someone in the family.
So that is the highest you can expect to do if you're not in the family, and that's assuming you're
and
Italian.
You still have to be Italian from a good family.
Yes.
But you could never be the boss.
Yeah.
Because you're not from the actual like Luciano or Renzetti family. Now there's situations where you can get adopted in, yada yada yada. Mainly, they specifically go out of the family.
Oh god, I just realized who I have to call.
They have to go out of the family tree to recruit a consigliere, which is kind of like their treasurer, but also the paperwork person.
GM.
By design. Hold on, let me finish.
Okay, sorry.
So
I feel
the
like it would be.
Falcons recruit whoever. They don't care who you are or what you are. Although, except for you have to be human, obviously. But if you're Jewish or Hungarian or Polish or black, white, it doesn't matter to them as long as you are a thug or a criminal. That's all they care about.
As long as you can bring something to the family.
As long as you can bring something to the table, they'll take you. Now, that has not endeared them to the traditional families. However, that's not enough to make them hate people as much as they do the Falcons. The Falcons are just assholes about everything.
As we have seen.
Yeah, it's not just that they're not breaking tradition. It's that there's nobody's... Johnny Falcone isn't even Italian.
He's just
up.
He's
Oh.
just, hey, I'm gonna start a crime family, and it's gonna be great. And, they're
And
like,
he's
"Who the
gonna
fuck is
take
this
an
guy?"
Italian name and pretend to be Italian.
Yeah.
It's racist.
Question about the other three families. You said that
Right.
they all specifically were Italians, and I'm going
Yes.
to guess also Italian nationalists. Are they part of the Unione
Yes, they're all
Siciliana?
immigrants.
I know, but are they
They're all
specifically
immigrant
part of
families.
the? Are they specifically part of the U.S. though? Unione Siciliana, where it's like. Not to say that historically
I don't know the answer to that question, but what I
fair.
will tell you that may answer your question, because I never heard of that before, is that the main body of the family is still back in Italy. This is like
Hmm.
a branch of the family.
Yeah, specifically the U.S. Their whole thing was that they all voted together, so they had a pretty big political sway in Chicago.
Yeah,
Italian
I'm
union.
sure they do. Yeah, I'm
That
sure
was
that they
the
like get together and they just like, okay, we may be enemies, but we're gonna make sure that this benefits us as a whole. I'm sure they would do that, except for Johnny Falcone, who's a dick.
yeah.
Well,
fair.
he's not Italian, so
Yeah. All right. Now,
He's not even
what was
Italian.
the question, Dimitri?
I was just remembered. I still have a call that I need to make to Maria's brother,
Yes, please.
and she just broke her leg.
Oh, you don't have to tell him that. It's better
All
now.
right. So
Listen,
while
you
she's
tell
getting
her.
treated in the hospital, you can make your call using one of the payphones.
Yes, I can. Oh.
Go for it.
picking a bad time to do it.
Listen, so you told her to break a leg. I don't think she quite got the meaning of it right, but
Oh.
So,
Is that really what he said too?
I don't think he said that.
No, he did not.
oh.
I couldn't remember.
It was a good joke, though.
He was very much being like, yeah, okay, I support you, sis, even if I think you're going to crash and burn.
So yeah, I
He
think
really
I'll go
close to
ahead
the
and make
guy.
the call.
Okay. Go ahead and you put in your silver piece
Yeah.
and you make your call.
Wait, I'm just trying to remember which role it was that I was.
It's in the criminal underworld.
Oh, you're the capo.
Yeah, I thought so. I just couldn't remember.
Now, so phone rings a few times and then it's picked up. Hello. This is what's your original name? It
Romano.
was Romano, right? Yes. This is the Romano residence.
Mm-hmm.
I work for Maria. Her brothers told me to get in touch with her.
You must be speaking about the young miss.
Yes.
Please hold. The sound that you may or may not be familiar with of an actual switchboard changing lines happens. And yes, the Romanos are rich enough to have their own switchboard.
Oh God.
And then a cultured voice picks up and says, "Hello?
Mr. Romano, this is Dmitry what was it? Dmitry Ivanov from who works for your sister.
I'm sorry. Who is this? It's been a long day.
Your sister requested that her her head of security, shall I say, get in touch with you? I'm in a rather public space, so I can't go into too much detail.
Oh, you're the... Right. Oh, where you at?
Hospital.
You hear the sound of something that sounds like a glass of something being put down very carefully. What's happened to my sister? I swear to God, if she got manhandled by one of those Jamooks and the Lucianos, there's gonna be blood.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far, although I doubt you want to be messing with the man who manhandled our entire squad.
All right.
I mean, getting in touch with him is going to be the hard part, to be fair.
Obviously, you're not on a... Obviously, you're in a public place. Don't... So you're not on a secure line. Don't say anything.
No.
You're new to this, aren't you?
It's...
Alright, so... What is my... sister who I love more than the sun and the moon gotten you into? Because I know her, and
Let's just say when I...
into her schemes.
Let's just say when I told people not to go jumping into a portal, that they didn't listen.
You know, this never happened in New York when she was here.
I doubt it.
Honestly, I think that city's cursed. Still, are you? You should. Excuse me.
Don't worry, she didn't get nearly as bad as some of the others, myself included.
But is she okay?
She'll be fine. We've got enough money to pay for the best healing that that money can buy right now.
Oh, thank goodness.
She'll be fit as rain.
What are you? You're her bodyguard, or
let's put it like that. Yes.
Right hand. What are you? Where's your capo?
That'd be me.
And who's her underboss?
That would be, I believe, it. Did we go with formerly or with
You went with Fritz, according to this.
Fritz, right? Fritz. That would be Fritz, and I'm gonna be fair in terms of out of the choices we have available, that'd be one of the two better picks.
All right.
And that's saying something.
Is he there?
I don't think... Is Fritz at the hospital?
No, it's... I don't think you're at the hospital either. I think it's...
I believe...
I mean, you
as far
can
as I
come.
remember, all of you went to the hospital.
Yeah.
Oh, did we all? I thought we
Yeah,
were splitting up.
I thought it was.
No, I thought we were splitting up and then meeting at the hospital.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was just a sham.
I was taking
Edwin
Jess
and
at
Maria
least to
at
the
the
hospital. I was taking Jess to the
I-
hospital, remember? I went ahead.
I can go through the archives later, but I believe that you all went to the hospital to get fixed up.
Okay.
Okay.
We would have to anyway, so yeah.
Worried as you were about two of you
Wherever people are.
limbs. Yeah.
Right.
So
I had thought that Shamrock was taking me and Maria to the hospital, but I might
Because,
be wrong.
Spanish flu is the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
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 Right.
I mean, you could be at a payphone outside.
Yeah. I'd probably just... Yeah.
Okay. So Gray, do you exist?
They said BRB in the chat, so
Yeah.
F's in the
About-
chat for
All right.
3 minutes ago.
Fritz is not available as of right now. Might be in in might be looking after Jess. Might be taking a break.
Okay. You mean Maria?
Right.
All right. Listen. Whatever my sister has planned, I love her to bits, but she's not a planner. She's a doer. And so sometimes she gets these wild ideas and she runs off without stopping to think it over. So you're in her inner circle, so I need you to do me a favor and watch out for her. Alright? I'm doing my best to keep Dad off her back, but she's so eager to prove herself that she's gonna get herself killed before she can get around to doing it. As you just found out tonight, I assume.
Yes, let's just say pumpkin heads were not on my list of things I thought I'd ever fight in my life.
Right. Listen. Whatever you're doing, I know my sister better than anyone.
Family
She's
often
probably
does.
got some half-cooked plan to go do a smash and grab on someone else's digs to give something to show Daddy back at home.
You don't know the half of it.
Yeah, well, I mean, she's good at the smash and grab, but she's not good at the setting up the smash and grab. So, do me a favor. Humor her, go along with it, because gods know you won't be able to stop her. I haven't been able to in all the years I've known her, and
I'll at least try to make sure she goes in with some conceivable, approachable plan.
Yeah, do that. And, listen. He kind of, like, leans against it, the table, and you can hear something clinking as he swirls the glass. Is she eating okay?
She's eating better than most people in Chicago.
She's getting enough sleep? She doing okay? I could send some money if her business isn't doing okay.
We've got plenty of money. I think she's more afraid to ask for help when she needs it, but we're here.
Yeah, well, you know.
We will shove those coins down her throat if we need to.
She's a Romano, which means she's a tough broad, but she's also proud. Unfortunately, you can't eat pride, so if she ever gets into trouble and runs into something that she can't handle, don't let her talk you into nothing, alright? Call me and tell him you're looking for me specifically. Alright, I got a mage who owes me a favor. I'll be down there as quick as I can. Alright, don't tell her. Just keep it under your hat, okay?
I'm gonna be honest, I'm not the best at keeping secrets, but I'll do my best.
He laughs. He says, well, guess what, Sonny? You're a capo now. That means you can get more secrets than you know what to do with. They'll be coming out of your armpits. If you want to make it further than that, you're gonna have to learn to keep your trap shut. You got me?
Oh, that I can do. It's just when it opens that's the issue.
Right. Well, then I guess you learn to be the strong, silent type, capiche? If she finds out about this before I have to come down there myself, I'll be making a special visit just to show you how displeased I am.
I understand.
Excellent. Now, let me guess. She set up some kind of scam or something, right? She's trying to, I don't know, what was her favorite thing? She's, oh gods, tell me she hadn't opened the casino.
No, that wasn't it tonight. Turn on the radio, and if they have anything, do they have radios, like, do they have, like, channels that go, like,
No, he's
I
asking
don't
you
know,
what her
as,
current, what her current criminal enterprise is.
mostly, mostly to importing the, mostly imports, if you know what I'm saying.
I see. Oh, thank God, she's always so bad at cards.
We were going to hit up, we
Listen,
were going to hit someone up.
listen, don't let her play poker. She's okay at blackjack, but God help you if she starts playing poker. So, listen. I've got a few contacts. They're not down there, obviously. But I'll see what I can do, and if you do your job well, you'll see some appreciation, and you know how much the word is worth to a
In this
Vermonter,
line of work,
don't you?
words everything.
Exactly. Now, run along and make sure my sister doesn't kill herself.
Yes, sir.
Good man. As he hangs up.
At which point I hang up and head on inside and wait outside, keeping an eye on who's going in.
So, I'd say Maria and Edwin. The doctor has finished healing you. However, they warn you not to do any strenuous activity for at least a day.
All right.
Sports, no heavy equipment, no heavy lifting.
Dancing count as strenuous activity.
On your leg, I would
Yeah.
recommend you avoid it.
What if it's just like a light dance? Just a little one.
Listen, the bone's healed.
Okay.
Right? But it's still a little weak. Not enough to stop you from walking, but make sure that you're just don't do any high kicks or anything, okay? Don't go getting into any fights. Don't go running any marathons. Go home, get a night's sleep, and you should be fine tomorrow.
Okay, thank you.
He looks at the time and he says, "Oh, and happy Halloween," as he walks out. So the two of you are released after you guys pay the bill, which has already been done by Shamrock, I believe.
Supposing Shamrock and formerly, if I remember right.
Sorry, reading chat.
So Shamrock and Formerly are ready for you.
I think Maria's a little bit shaken and she kind of misses her dad and brothers, so she's going to kind of cling to Shamrock as she walks back to the speakeasy.
Alright, kid, it'll be fine. Come on. Yeah. Shamrock, realizing that a little shaken up, people, this sort of thing happens. Not normally like Warforged. That's weird. Why can't people just replace their stuff?
Like? Yeah. Is this what having glands is like? How horrifying.
All these squishy bits. Why don't you just replace it? But yeah, Shamrock will take off his trench coat and sort of just drape it around Maria.
Bad. That's how we get Necrons. Bad.
Listen, you won't get a choice. All hail the Silent King. But anyway.
So, So you guys were told that your best bet is to go home, get a good night's sleep, and then, or what's left of the night, I guess, since it's past midnight, and then you should be fine in the morning. So, long rest.
What time is it at this point?
It's just pushing past midnight.
Yeah.
What time would it be in England at that time? I don't know time zones.
Chicago
+6?
GMT
So
minus
+6, so that would be 6.
yeah,
Okay,
so
never
it'll be
mind.
6
All right,
a.m.
then Edwin will just go home and go to bed.
It's probably like 5 or 6 a.m. Alright, so guys head back to your various places. I assume that Shamrock is taking Maria back to her place.
Yeah. I mean, hell, he has nowhere else to go and needs to make sure Marie doesn't fuck up the leg. So,
Yeah,
congratulations.
so-
You have 1 day of Shamrock assistance on credit.
Now, Maria,
Hmm.
remind me, do you live above the shop, like a lot of shop owners do, or do you have your own separate apartment?
I have my own separate apartment.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you take Maria to her place, and I assume you just kind of stand in a corner creepily.
You know, just sort of, huh. So,
There's a couch here, Sham. You can sit on it.
It's fine. When's last time you did dishes?
Well, the thing is, back at home, right, I would put a dish in the sink, and then I'd go, and it would be gone, and it would be clean. So I thought maybe if I put the dish in the sink, it would... I see now that that's wrong.
The sink's not broken, Maria.
Oh, fuck, I gotta fix the sink. Oh, do you know how to fix the sink? How to make it do the dish?
You know what? I got it taken care of. Why don't you just go lay down?
Hold on.
Maybe read a book.
Thing. Okay,
You know,
so so Shamrock, you look down, and there actually is a dishwasher, like, down into the right of the sink.
Oh, good God.
It's never been used.
Still has the peel on it.
It still has the peel on it, like, when it was first installed.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, God.
No, like, I imagine that's actually a thing that would happen in D&D, is some wizard would invent a sink that would clean the dishes for you.
Oh, yeah, I believe it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
But no,
Alas.
dishwashers were invented in 1980, so they've been around for a bit.
Okay. 1980?
Oh wow.
1890, I think.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say, did we
Switch some
jump
numbers
60
here. There we
I
years?
was
go.
thinking Maria had servants that she would, like,
Oh, sorry,
she would put the
1850.
1850.
Oh, wow.
That's wild.
Wow.
50. Yeah,
Jeez.
isn't it wild? So that's what I say every time I research anything for this game. So, you can just load the stuff into the dishwasher and push the button.
Yeah, at this point, Shamrock's worried that he's going to start knife fighting what's on these dishes, so Shamrock's just going to spend the early morning hours just tidying up. Just
Okay, so just make a general cleaning check.
Oh my god, is that bad?
Just do like a D20 plus any stat you feel like.
I know
So
what
bad, you need to
everything
make a
is.
roll.
It's a controlled type of chaos.
Yeah.
You move it, I'm not gonna know what stuff is.
don't worry, it'll be fine. Just here, take this book and go lie down, and I'll make you some tea in like a minute. Looks back at the stove, probably has a bunch of pots and pans just piled on it. A few minutes.
I
Looks
Alright, I'll go
elsewhere.
trans.
that bad? there are the stove's probably never been used because I feel like Maria's one of those women who wouldn't cook for herself besides like very simple things. So she would probably just have like a bunch of takeout containers.
Oh God.
Like her last half-eaten.
Is it
just,
like? Is it
sitting on a
looking?
dish on the stove?
I know how to cook. I
Yeah,
don't
but
do
you
it
know how
very
to
often,
cook,
but you know.
You know how to cook the way your grandma showed you, which means
Yeah.
which means you only know how to cook like food if you start from literal scratch. Like you have to start
Oh, this is
from
true.
flour. You can't use store-made noodles. You have to make
No, that's
your own
disgusting.
noodles.
Why would I do that?
So like it's a lot of effort to make everything from scratch when you just making it like a quick meal after working all day, quote unquote working. So
Also, Grandma's probably making meals for 50. You're making them for one.
don't be ridiculous. It's only 23. So
Yes,
yeah,
Shamrock.
Grandma
Portions
showed
are
you
gonna
how to
be-
make big portions. So Maria's, as much as we name on it, Maria is not dumb. She's just naive.
Mm-hmm.
So she doesn't she doesn't know what a dishwasher is because she's never had to use one before.
If you were to
So-
simply teach her, then she'd catch on pretty quick,
Yep.
probably.
And
Yeah,
Shamrock's
so
got at least 4 years advantage on the living in a human world,
yeah,
or at least
so
living in apartments.
They're kind of the
Maria-
same character. Neither of them know how to live like a human.
So I suspect that Maria would in fact have a large experience cooking, but only like family cooking. Like
Yeah.
we're gonna make like a whole roast chicken or something like that. Not like, hey, here's how you make like like one chicken breast and some rice and some sauce to go on it. She know how to do like college student cooking. She knows how to do like,
Yeah.
your cooking for your family cooking, which is, to be fair, probably what would happen to you if you'd stayed in New York. You would have been married off, and then you would have been the mother, the matron of the house.
Yep. Throwing up in my mouth just thinking about it.
Yep. Yeah. So you see like leftovers from like bits of it that has been like put in the fridge that are like 3/4 of a meal, like a whole lasagna, but like a couple slices have been taken out of it, and the rest is just in the fridge.
Oh God.
And,
Well,
I mean, it smells pretty good for cold lasagna.
mhm. Just make sure it doesn't get too used to that fridge.
Yep. So you do me just a D20 plus any old stat.
No, we got time. We'll just have Bee investigate.
Okay.
We're investigating this crime scene, which is the sink.
So you clean pretty well. You feel like everything goes in a nice, logical place that should be easy for anyone with an ordered mind to find.
Oh God.
Leaving aside that I would have said the exact same thing if you'd rolled low. Maria, you get you're an elf, right? So you
Yeah,
get,
I only need 4 hours of trance.
Yeah, you only do the Odin sleep. 4 hours later, you wake up feeling much refreshed. Your leg still feels a little tender, like to the touch, but testing your weight on it, you feel no soreness or stiffness.
Right?
If someone punches you in that leg, it's gonna hurt like a bitch.
Gotcha.
You come outside, and someone has ruined your household. You don't know where anything is. It's clean,
Oh, no!
like the day you walked in. You can't find any of your stuff.
Someone took all my stuff! Someone broke into my apartment!
Morning. And it's not gone. It's cleaned.
How How is this clean? There's stuff all over the bookshelf.
Those are books. They belong in the bookshelf.
How am I supposed to know which one is which?
Read the spine.
I know that, but I had like the ones about history
Over there.
were on the floor, and then the ones that I read for fun were
Second shelf.
like those were under the sink.
Yeah. Got the sink taken care of too. There's also a clog in the drain. I got that. So, should be
The sink was broken. Thank you for that part.
Yeah.
The rest, I'm gonna start just taking the books and putting them back where the history books go on the floor,
Maybe,
and the romance books go under the sink.
That's where the clean supply. Okay. Maybe we'll just put it over here in the hall class. Why
And
is
the
there a
blankets
tomato?
go on my table because what if I'm cold while I'm eating?
They were folded.
Okay, now that's a little bit better. Sorry to freak out. It's just I know where everything is, and now it's like a.
No, it's
I can
fine.
hear her
It's
brother
like
cringing the whole time.
home.
So, we're obviously making a parody of a person, right? But I've had this roommate.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh my god!
Oh, that's horrible.
Do you explain how the arcane machinery of a dishwasher works to her?
You know what? Baby steps. Baby steps. We'll cross that minefield when we get to it.
And it's really interesting too because Maria seems to be one of those people who just like they're not a slob, but they put stuff where it's useful to them to be.
They have an order to things. It doesn't make sense to anyone else, but there's an order.
Shop, which is incredibly neat and orderly, and easy to find everything, even for the customers.
Well, that's different.
That's where it's useful to put those things. It's not useful to have books on the shelf because I'm not going to stand by the shelf and read a book.
Yeah.
I'm going to stand in the kitchen and read a book while I'm cooking, or I'm going to get distracted and I'm going to read the useful stuff while I sit on the floor.
Okay.
I feel like I've hopped on this for too long. We can move on.
No, I mean, that's unassailable logic.
Shamrock just going to quietly accept that. Oh, okay. It's gonna be like this then.
Maria, do you want to eat some of your leftovers, or are you going out for some food?
I'll eat some of my leftovers.
Okay.
Shamrock, I don't really know what your deal is. Do you eat? Do you eat? Do you eat? Question mark?
Not. I don't eat. Don't need any of that. Just need to warm myself up, and occasionally I'll enjoy tea, but it's more olfactory than eating.
All right. So Maria, what are you reheating?
I'm reheating some of the lasagna.
Lasagna. Okay.
Yeah.
So as you reheat it, in oven, obviously, you're not a barbarian.
Yes, of course.
You're not one of those microwave barbarians.
There's a microwave?
In the 1920s?
Wait, when
Wow.
I think it was later than that.
Yeah.
I want to say it's like
Okay,
50s
yeah.
at least.
Yeah, 1946. Okay, so microwaves didn't exist.
Yeah.
But you do it in
Yeah.
oven. You don't do it on the stove like some barbarian.
You know, I'm not doing it on the stovetop. I'm not making fried lasagna.
So yeah, you heat it
Oh,
up, and
God.
Shamrock, a very pleasant smell pervades the apartment. It does tingle your olfactory senses in the same way that it would if you were smelling a nice, a drink or a sandwich or something.
The sandwich smells so good.
Knowing Clover, probably a donut. Become a connoisseur of jelly donuts over the years.
It comes with the territory. That and cold coffee. The smell of clover.
Yes, you definitely have become a connoisseur of all of the cheap pre-ground coffee blends sold at the
Oh my
city.
god.
To the point where you could probably smell someone's drink and know if it's Clover's blend or not. But that's regardless. So it smells great. Maria pulls her food out just to move stuff along. Pulls her food out, and she sets a plate. I'm just gonna go out and say it. That's a lot of lasagna, and she does. I mean, she's Maria, and so she does not eat half the lasagna like I would by herself. So she probably takes like a slice, and let's see, from New York,
And gives a
so
trait.
coffee. And
Oh yeah, it's been a long night. I need a cup of coffee.
Of course, you're from New York. You're not a barbarian.
No cream, but plenty of sugar.
Maria, I would marry you if I was straight.
Oh god.
Yes, you sit down and you eat your meal, and even though you're not imbibing Shamrock, the smells are still pleasant.
Well,
so you are now all fueled up and ready to go.
Well, suppose that's one evening nicely wrapped up. Don't suppose you know anyone by chance that is how do I put this? Good at cooking books, I believe is the term.
I kind of just had formally do it for me. I do know like how a cooked book generally should look like. The issue is I'm not very good at the making it look like not my handwriting. I have great handwriting. I really shouldn't need to cover it up.
Yeah. I'm sure it's lovely, but yeah, with that audit of mind I need to do, just not looking forward to that one.
Well, it's pretty easy when I did it, so maybe they're just very stupid.
Right. So anyways, I've been thinking throughout the night, morning, whatever. Is there? I don't suppose I could put you or someone you know down as having me a retainer, just to keep it easier to say, hey, this is where that money came from.
You could. I don't think you could put me down because I did tell the detectives that I had never met you.
Oh.
However, I do have just like a random name you could throw down on there. Throw down the name Vincent Martello. If he gets a call, he usually just runs with anything.
Vincent Martelli pulls out a little notepad and just quickly notes down. All right. That should work then.
Why do I feel like this is a bad move?
Who knows?
I mean,
All right.
I
Well,
assume that bootleggers and smugglers and stuff like that have some kind of legitimate income excuse, unless they just didn't pay their taxes for the entirety of the 20s.
yeah, I was hired by Mr. Seymour Butts.
Yes, Mr. Jen Eric from He Does Job at Place. Wait, John Johnson. He does job at place for company.
Ah, yes, company. I love that company. It's where I get all my company goods.
Message GM.
Oh fuck, his name's not Vincent Martello, it's Vincent Moretti. I keep forgetting that.
Moretti.
Ready. Okay.
Quickly.
So, are you?
Well, I suppose that's it. Please don't lift that lasagna. I'll take care of it. So I imagine it's more than 5 pounds, which your doctor is going to say you should not be carrying right now.
I don't know that it's that heavy. I picked it up to put it in the oven. It's fine.
Let's not repeat that. As Shamrock is going to have to just adapt to this life for a while now.
So as you pick up the plate and start walking over, the phone rings. Oh fuck! I still didn't get a phone ringing sound effect. That's what I got.
For shame. Your
Right.
your phone.
I'll pick it up.
Right. Business himself putting away the lasagna.
Pick it up.
Who is this?
Hey, Maria, is Sham there?
Oh yeah, he's here. Sham, it's
All
for
right.
you.
Alright, you go sit down. I'll take this. Shamrock.
Hey, it's me. I have a request. Is there any chance you could make some alchemical rounds for the sunlight?
So, alchemical what's?
Alchemical rounds.
For
My
what
revolver.
exactly?
My revolver.
Oh. I suppose it's possible. What kind of effect you looking for? I can get you tracers. I can get you some light incendiary.
Mostly, just in case I need any specialty rounds against various various opponents. You know how anything. You know how we were likely to come across either the undead or Fae or anything like that again. Yeah, I want basically a couple, just 1 or 2 rounds for basically any scenario.
You want a golden bullet?
For at least, well, not a golden bullet, but you know, maybe a silver nitrate round, silver round, cold iron round, 1 or 2 of each.
Well, I'll level with you. The answer is yes. However, the price tag and the necessary research and development for that's going to be a bit peaking there. I mean, I can make you bullets anyways a Sunday, but making a shell that holds a quicksilver there, and have it be able to keep integrity on firing, but be supple enough on the impact to deploy. Let alone how the hell am I going to make a cold steel bullet?
You're gonna need either a special gun made or very, very special rounds made. Which one do you want to be more difficult?
I would be thinking that the special rounds would be more expensive, but I really want to use it with this thing. So,
well, yeah, because it's the Hellboy situation is what you're asking for.
Out of curiosity, what caliber is your gun?
actually, I don't think we actually figured that out. The Sunbright, I was thinking.
Standard, I think it's like a 45 or something like that.
Yeah, let's go with let's just
okay.
say,
So looking for a magnum round.
45.
Okay.
Standard Magnum revolver.
Well,
So
I at least have a bit more space to work with. Also, a lot more power, of course. I have to be a little bit lighter of a powder charge, but probably make
Take your
up.
time with this, but it's something to consider.
The
right.
standard numbers for material quantities is for a magazine, just as like it is for a quiver of arrows.
So if we're looking at just a 6-shot revolver, that's going to be a pretty
Yeah,
penny.
I was going based off of the 6-shot with my ammo.
6 rounds. If you want it made out of cold iron, I think it's like 500 extra. No, it's twice as much, isn't it?
Ammunition. I'm not sure if there's a difference for it.
I think it was like 500 gold or something like that.
It's ludicrous. Cold iron. Okay, melee weapon is 5,000 GP edition.
The reason that cold iron is so expensive is because it's a very rare metal.
Yeah,
True.
There's a reason that Annabeth is so fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
Because she actually managed to do it.
She managed to run around with approximately like 500,000 gold in cold iron on her person at all times.
Yeah. I mean, I suppose if you want a bit more of a golden bullet, you can always shell out for adamantine. Yeah, bit rare, but tends to hit well.
Yeah.
Flies like a dream. The trigger velocity on it just launches right out. And
Actually, is there any chance that we actually, given my recent incendiary, should actually just be fine?
Right. Okay, I'll look into getting some phosphorus, getting some together. It'll be a bit before I can actually have any product come out, but I'll get back to you when I have something.
Thanks.
Crafting time, hooray! So,
adding incendiary rounds to my itinerary.
Yep. Along with all the other stuff. By the way, Shamrock, you still haven't taken your rest.
Mm-hmm.
I assume that you are going to spend some time making more rounds for your fist.
I'll need to get some gunpowder for that, but yeah. I mean, spell slots I'm actually doing pretty well. I mean, I don't need to rest yet.
Okay. Cool. All right, it's fine.
I can tough soldier through for a little bit.
I'm resting for the night.
Yeah.
Yeah, I assume everyone else was. And I assume that Maria, because it's like 4 a.m., 4 or 5 a.m.,
Mm-hmm.
Maria finishes her rest. So I assume that you guys kind of faffed about a little bit before Alex woke up after his 8 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Or sorry, Dimitri woke up after his 8 hours.
Yeah.
And,
Yes.
So yeah, it's about time for you to head on down and open the shop, Maria.
All right, I'm gonna take some lasagna and a little like to-go coffee for the cream.
Oh, how nice of you. Assuming, of course, that you're actually going to be open on Halloween.
I'll open up. Why not?
Okay.
People need stuff for fancy dress parties.
Yeah, I was about to say, you might even have special inventory for Halloween. Who knows?
Cool. So, you get there and you open up, and Edwin is, I swear to God, this boy would show up to work if he was missing all of his limbs. There, still doing books.
And yep, I'm there this morning too.
And so is Dimitri.
Good morning, fellas. I've got some sustenance and some caffeine on account of we got kind of fucked up last night.
Nice. Hey, before we get to work on the shop itself, do you mind sitting down for a sec?
Me? Oh yeah.
All right. I just want to do a quick examination to see how your leg's healing.
Oh, it feels
Do you
fine.
mind?
I mean, don't touch it like too hot. It's a little bit
Tenderness?
tender
All right.
still. Yeah.
So I'm going to do a medicine check to see if I can do a quick examination. Is that okay?
Go ahead and medicine.
It's 12.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it looks like it's healed. Well, the bones. I mean, there's no outward signs that her leg was ever broken. The magic used was
No,
very
I'm just
good.
keeping an eye on it.
Yeah, no, it looks great. Looks. You
All
couldn't
right.
even if you didn't know it had been broken, you wouldn't be able to tell.
Oh
It's
yeah, I'm
not
just keeping
sprouting
an eye on.
tentacles.
I'm just keeping an eye on it to make sure that it stays bead.
No, you haven't gotten exposed to magic cancer yet.
Yet. Uh-oh.
I mean, magic is radiation.
Yes.
Is it?
It can be blocked
Yes.
by lead.
I mean,
I
it is
was not
energy.
aware of that.
I didn't know that either.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean-
all detect spells
Interesting.
can be blocked by like an inch of lead, or by a
Mhm.
thin sheet of lead. So
Yeah.
magic is radiation. This is canon.
So I
Oh,
can use
cool.
detect magic enough to give people cancer.
Which means the My Little Pony Fallout nuke spells are legit. Okay?
Does that mean that all magic users have like tumors in their brain or something that let them use magic?
It's not the tumor.
It's not a tumor. No. Well, you have to be exposed. But casting's, well, no one's been alive long enough casting spells throughout their entire life to find out.
Oh, great.
Something lets
Well,
you
it's been about
cast
10 years.
spells. Something lets some people cast spells and other people not. Who knows? Maybe it is a tumor.
Mm.
It's not like MRIs exist yet.
I'm
That's
just saying, I can replace my limbs if they get quote cancerous. What are you guys gonna do? Point
We're just
Shamrock.
gonna have cancer if that's the case.
I know what lets me cast spells, and it's a fuck off spider.
Formerly is there appears to have been working with Edwin on making
Books.
sure the books are all look good.
Well,
Looks up in waves.
formerly, you know, I'll get back to you in a bit. Need to get some ingredients. But we'll talk. Has anyone seen Fritz today, or
I haven't.
Speaking of,
someone should
Fritz,
probably?
Is it a-
let's
is
jump
it
to
a-
Fritz.
Is it a weekday? Is it a weekend?
Let's see.
Do I have shit that I actually need to? Do I need to go to my day/night job?
It's 1919 or 1920?
You were in 1919. October 31st was a Friday.
Oh, cool.
I thought October 21st was a Tuesday.
October 31st,
31st, 21st. Okay.
was a Friday.
31st. I don't know why I thought 21st. My bad.
Also,
I-
a good day for Scorpios.
Oh, cool.
I can show up for no reason. It's Dungeons and Dragons. Suspend your disbelief. Ding, 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 ding.
Just Fritz walks to the door. Hey guys! Cheer track plays. Just
No, it's just the Seinfeld Kramer slap bass. Doing, 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 doing.
oh god.
It begins. All right. So yeah, Fritz shows up around the time you're asking, has anyone seen Fritz?
Speak of the devil.
convenient.
Hey kid, how's it going?
We didn't die. Yay.
Here, have some coffee.
Oh, thank you. Lifeblood.
No, I'm pretty sure none of us are vampires.
Yet.
Yet.
Oh God, can you imagine fucking Dimitri as a vampire?
Let's not.
That could be fun.
notepad file. Turn Dimitri to a vampire. Got it. Okay, cool.
He's already a polar bear, so he already has fangs, and he's already basically as pale as you can get. So I feel like he would look exactly the same. He just would
Actually,
wear clothes.
polar
Just
bear
be
skin is
transparent.
black. Polar bear skin is black.
He'd be transparent.
Yeah, but we don't see that under the fur.
All right.
Oh
As you
god.
guys are contemplating vampires,
Oh god.
Should I get that one?
Well, it's one of your guys' shop.
All right. Hello. Dimitri here.
hi, are you guys open today?
Looks out the door that's opening up, and yes.
Oh, okay, thanks. And they hang up.
That was possibly the shortest conversation that I've ever witnessed.
I don't feel like it's the first time we've heard that phone ring.
Yeah, we don't get a lot of phone calls, mostly just walk-ins.
So what was that?
You get this one, Sam.
I'll work here.
I don't know.
Fine, I'll pick it up. Oh my god.
Oh, I'll let Maria pick it up.
You pick it up. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Is this the insert name of your store here?
Yes, it is. How can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. We have a costume party tonight, and the seam on the back of my dress got ripped. Can you do an emergency fix? Please tell me you can.
I can get you a replacement. I don't personally sew myself. You know what? Why don't you come in? I'll give you 10% off the new dress that you pick out.
Thank you. You're open your normal hours?
Yes, we are.
Oh, excellent. All right, I'll be down there right away. They hang up.
Oh, I gotta give out 10% off now.
If it's about fixing a seam, don't worry. I'm pretty sure I can manage them.
Yeah, don't you have a artificer?
Yeah.
Oh, can you sew?
Give me an hour, I can sew. Yeah, got a kit anywhere?
Yeah, I
This
think
is
we
a
have
costume
stitch
shop.
kits in the back.
Yeah.
Alright.
Pick it up. Where's the burlap needle?
Oh.
Where's the thick thread for the canvas?
This is a leatherworking kit, not a sewing kit.
Where's the curved needle for suturing flesh?
This
That
isn't
would be a
sewing. It's a recipe book.
So, yeah. So your business day goes. You do go in and look at stuff, and there are people who come in for costumes, and they want to know, what do you have? Do you have this, that, and the other thing? You were expecting some, but not this much. And you are thoroughly tired by the time you flip the closed sign. That woman did bring in her dress just to see if maybe you had changed your mind about fixing it. It looks like there's like a 1-inch seam that's been burst.
I do have tool expertise to this level now.
Yeah, anyone who knows how to sew could probably fix it, no problem.
All right, I will hand it off to the seamstress then.
I mean, you mean
Is it seams bare or seams bot?
Oh, do you guys both know how to sew?
Uh,
I mean,
I'm more of a metal worker, but I can make the tools at least.
can't you cast mending?
Yeah.
All right, that's the thing. I'm looking at the mechanical side of it, not the magical side of it.
I mean, there is the whole casting without license, but not that they're going to ask.
Well, no. I mean, yeah. And it depends if you're casting it. Yeah, I mean, if you cast it without a license in front of someone, that's
You can
different.
take it into the back and you just did like a very quick stitch job.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it takes a minute to cast.
I mean, either the bear's doing it or the sewing machine's doing it. So, I mean, what do I care?
Okay.
That's
Someone
not
could, in
wrong
theory,
saying.
legally do it.
I mean, you in a shop, you would take it into the back and say, come back in half an hour or something like that. Because, I mean,
So we'll just do
you,
that.
the shop owner, are not going to drop
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so you tell them to come back in half an hour. Someone fixes it at some way. And she goes, oh, thank you so much. It's as good as new. How much do I owe you?
Good question.
3, 4, 5 silver at max.
It's good questions, shop owner. How much are you charging for your
How
repair
much
work?
did a clothing repair cost in
5 silver. Let's just go with
the
that.
1920s?
I mean, this is up to Maria. Does she want to? I mean, she can charge 5 gold if she wants. This is her. This is her business.
True.
Okay. So it was just like a 1-inch seam then?
Yeah, it's like a 1-inch seam.
I'll say it was like $7. So however much that.
7 gold. Okay.
$7 is 7 gold.
Yeah.
About.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah, copper's a penny, silver's a dime. Follow the trend.
Yep. And that's actually pretty reasonable
I feel like-
considering.
Okay.
Wow, I've been really misunderstanding the
If you do,
economy.
Yeah, I mean, we're
Yeah, me too.
very simplifying it.
Way misunderstood the scale of the money.
Very simplified.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you care? You like trip over that much money on your way out the door.
We actually do, yeah.
Well, I would if I
just-
didn't have it in my bag of holding. Da-da-da.
Point made, though.
All right. So, yeah, your adventurers, like, that stuff falls out of your pockets when you pull up your wallet.
They ain't wrong.
So, keep in mind that $1 was worth a lot more back then.
Yep.
Mhm.
A current day's dollar was worth over 13 times as much. In
Ooh.
inflation, or no, sorry, other way around. Their dollar is worth 13 times as much as it is now, due to inflation. So people get paid proportionally less.
Yep.
Yep.
So I mean, 7 gold is a lot, but it's a dress store. And Milady's in the chat. How much do dresses cost?
More than they should.
In the
fun fact?
1920s or now?
Just now.
Yes.
Like.
Well, it depends on
$100
where you
God
get
help you.
it.
I
A
mean,
really
depends
nice
how
dress.
Yeah.
I actually have one pulled up on my computer because I want it, and it's like $195.
Does it have
exactly.
pockets?
No, it does not.
Oh.
I have a fanny pack
Pockets
though.
were
I
a
don't need
thing in the
pockets.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Pockets were a thing.
Yes, they were.
I mean, they're a thing now,
Pockets go
too.
in and out of fashion. It's like
Well, see, you didn't carry, you didn't have pockets on the dress, but you had like a pocket on a strap. Everyone,
It's called a purse.
you think of like a coin purse, like a cut purse. That's your pocket, basically.
A pouch.
So anyway,
Either way.
back on the topic. So you charge her 7 gold, and she gladly pays you. And then a couple other people hear that you're doing repairs, and they shove like a dozen projects at you, asking if you can do a rush job.
Well, so much for me
Actually,
getting anything done today.
There's this tear. The leather on my purse is starting to get worn. Could you fix that? And this hat is a little bit, frayed at the edges. And could you fix my scarf, please? And first person's voice again. And it must be made out of the finest silk. And
Okay, everybody's on repair duty today.
you get like a dozen. I mean, it only takes like a minute to cast a mending, and it's a cantrip. But yeah, you realize that you could make quite a killing just charging a couple gold for a minute's worth of work.
You feel like it's
very sneaky.
All right.
Yeah, so that takes a good chunk of your afternoon. But you finally close the door and send the last person off. Finally, it's done.
I think we did a good job today. I think we really killed the fashion business. If we weren't doing crime as well, we would just be really great at running a shop.
Well, if the speakeasy doesn't work, I suppose we have alternatives.
I still want to make Vanessa Luciano hit, so.
Montello's. Well, anyways, I suppose they'll wait for me to get why that's to get done, but crap again.
I'll get it this time. Hello, shop name here. Dimitri speaking.
Hello, is Miss Maria in? Or no, sorry, they would say, is Miss Romano in?
It's for you. It's for you, ma'am.
Oh, I guess I'll pick up then.
Hands it over.
This is Maria speaking. Who is this?
Hello, this is First Agent Winters with the Federal Bureau of Investigation. How are you doing today, ma'am?
I'm doing well, thank you. How are you?
Oh, excellent. Thank you for asking. I've called you, or we're calling you today, because there was a little bit of a magical mishap last night. Some youthful pranks or something of that ilk that we are currently investigating. However, many of the shops in the area have claimed property damages as a result of the surge in undead population.
Ugh, yikes.
Before they could be... Yes, it's very bad. Before they could be contained, they did apparently damage a few shops nearby, and we're calling around just to make sure. Do you have any property damages that you wish to claim?
None that I'm aware of, no.
Oh, excellent. Then I will not bother you any further. Have a nice day, ma'am.
Same to you. I hope that hat went over well with your wife. I think it's the same guy, so.
I think it's a different guy.
Oh, is it a different guy? I thought it was the same guy.
Not, this isn't IRS, this is investigations.
This is guy from the FBI, not the IRS.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Never mind. I didn't say that then.
Okay, yeah, so have a nice day, ma'am, and he hangs out.
Well, we lucked out.
Well,
I'll take your word for it.
Suppose take where it is.
Although maybe we should check downstairs this speakeasy just to make sure that nothing went wrong down there.
I'll take a look.
Jam, speaking of which, speaking of that stuff, What do you need? I was going to go by the what was his name? The lizard, the kobold's place.
Kobold.
Your kobold friend.
Yeah, his
Jake?
name is Gobold. Well,
What?
the name of the shop is Gobolds, right? Gobolds?
It's
Yeah, Gobold's,
Gizmos and Gadgets. It's been owned
Yeah.
by 4 generations of Gobolds now.
Yeah, I was going to.
Right.
I was going to check go by Google's to pick up some ingredients that we might need for the
right,
little project.
Right, that'd be appreciated. Let me just get it. Grabs his little notepad, flips a new page, and just scribbles down what he'll need for trying to make some bullets.
Yeah, are you also having him pick up some gunpowder for you?
Yeah, that'll be in there as a after, like a under like squiggly line. Here's the ingredients. Here's what else I need for other things. Just if you can grab it, sort of thing.
So you go down to Gobolds.
Wait, before I leave. Hey Marie, mind if I have do you mind if I have a quick extension on my pay?
An extension?
I think he means can you get an
Advance.
In advance, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I guess I could do that.
Because I bet it's going to cost a bit more than 37 gold.
How much are you paying Dimitri to be your bouncer?
Exposure.
How much did a
To the
bodyguard cost in
It's
the
really up to you.
1920s? I'm just trying to figure out what's reasonable for this.
Bouncers make. Let's see.
Wait, I also have 10 plat. No, I should be fine.
I mean, honestly.
$15 to $20 an hour. So you would have probably paid him about 2 gold pieces a day. 2 gold pieces per hour. Or no, so yeah, about 2 gold pieces an hour.
All right.
For an 8-hour shift. So probably about 16 to 20 gold.
All right.
I'll send him off with 100 gold for my gunpowder expenses.
Okay.
Because how it's gonna be a little expensive.
So around 116 is what I'm adding?
Yeah. Yeah. Maria, as long as you pay him like a reasonable amount, I'll just assume you make enough money to cover it.
Yes.
Like, don't go crazy and pay him like 100 gold or anything. But if it's a reasonable amount, I'm just assuming.
Yeah, I'm not getting wild.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, I'm heading to Go Balls to pick up some stuff.
Okay.
In the meantime, off camera, I'm having Donnie help me with book stuff. We'll just do that once or if they show up.
So you just have like this file folder full of random scraps of paper for receipts. So it says here you were paid in fish. What would you say the market value of those fish would be?
Oh God.
Oh boy.
Well, we're gonna be there for a bit.
Yeah, you're gonna be here a while. So, you head on over to Google's, and you see there are there's a decent line of people buying, party favors and little gimmicky things that make noise or lighter or something like that. But you do
And it's my
find
first time being here, so
first? Okay.
it's Dimitri's first time.
Thought I might have been-
Remember, it was Rin that was here before.
Yeah, I wasn't here last time.
I thought you were here when everyone was picking up their magic items last session.
Only in spirit, if I recall right.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So yeah, so you are here, ready to go, and it looks like Gubold, and it looks like there's a man, a kobold, and a snake woman, or a naga, as you would recognize, are all manning. She has arms, so would that make her a Lamia? I think it would
Yeah,
be
Lamia.
Lamia.
A Sneeple.
Yeah, she's a steeple. So yeah, she there's a snake woman and a kobold and a middle-aged man, and all of them are desperately manning the counters as well as they can. Eventually, the line thins enough that you can make your way up to the front.
Me with my hulking ass self.
And let's say that you got to Jig first, and Jig says tiredly, "Welcome to Goobold's Gizmos and Gadgets. How can we help you today?"
Hey, I have a bit of a shopping list for old Shamrock.
Oh, Shamrock sent you. Where's the old clanker anyway?
Oh,
How's it
he's
going?
he's helping with Maria with the shop right now.
I see. Yeah, I wish we had some more help too. This old fog is too. Leans his head, nods his head towards Google. It's too cheap to hire more help.
So
Google throws a wrench at him, which he ducks under.
A typical conversation.
A typical interaction. So, what do you need here? Let's see. Adamite? What the hell are you doing?
I handed the list and it's like,
let's see. Gunpowder, not surprising. He's been buying a lot. Some adamite. Looks like you got some silver here.
some nitrate should be in there too for some other stuff.
Yeah.
Not nitrate, for sulfur. Sulfur, yeah.
Sulfur. Phosphorus. We're doing some chemistry. Oh, and he wants quicksilver. I mean, I'm not one to judge, but you don't need to get it here. You can probably go down to the hardware store for that kind of stuff.
I was told you have a no speak, no tell policy.
Right, it's one of them. Alright. Yeah. Give me a minute, I gotta go in the back and get some of this stuff.
Alright.
Now, do you have your own containers for all this, or what?
Not for some of the more volatile stuff.
Right, okay. He hops down from his stool. He turns around in his stool, hops down, and pads into the back. Meanwhile, you have a little bit of time to browse, if you want.
I am going to go ahead and look for look around for any holsters or anything for the larger caliber firearms.
So you don't really see holsters per se.
Yeah.
This isn't a gun shop.
Yeah.
But they do have a couple like sheaths, which say that they size and refit to the weapon.
True.
Which you can take up front and like ask if this fits or not. If this will work with a gun too.
Yeah.
Some of them do, some of them don't. But there's no like shoulder holsters or anything like that.
Yeah. No, I'm specifically talking about one for the Sunbright.
Okay. So are you looking for any particular effect, or just dealer's choice?
Just something fairly inexpensive that'll be beneficial.
Okay. Well, it looks like this non-magical item that's got it's like a spring-loaded holster.
Okay.
Is designed for like a dueling saber or a dueling dagger to like pop one into your hand so you can deflect at a moment's notice.
All right.
But it can be reworked to fit your gun.
Cool.
So you can draw the weapon inside it as a bonus action.
Sweet. Yeah, I'll go ahead and take it.
All right, it'll be 20 gold.
Cool. That combined with all the ingredients would be how much?
How much?
I have 157 gold. I about enough, probably enough of the silver enough to experiment with. Enough to actually get him.
Or regular silver.
the one that
Quicksilver's mercury.
no the silver that would work on those.
Okay. So, if you're getting silver to like silver a weapon,
Yeah.
which really only works on bladed weapons technically, so you'd have to do it on bullets.
Yeah, I know.
However, you can let's see. How much did I say? Silver. How much is silver?
1 silver.
Checking. They usually tied in with the cost for building it as well. God, where is it?
It doesn't say.
A silvered weapon. Can silver weapon or 10 ammunition pieces for 100 gold per. So it's 100 gold to silver, 10 pieces of ammunition, or a simple weapon.
Okay, so 100 gold is enough for 10 pieces.
All right, and I'm currently doing the
Yeah, given that's taken into account, you're just buying out silver stuff. So from just taking ammunition and making it silvered,
so
probably
10,
a bit cheaper.
10 gold, 10
no,
platinum
'cause I mean
would cover.
That's silver arrowheads too.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's 10 pieces of ammunition in general.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So if you want to buy enough for, say, 5 rounds, it'll be 50 gold. So 10 GP per round, basically.
Yeah.
All right, so 10 platinum would cover the ammunition.
Would cover the ammunition, yes it would.
All right.
And then I have no idea what else you're doing, but if Shamrock gave you 100 gold for covering gunpowder, so you're fine on that.
Which gives me 57 gold left for the quick draw holster.
Okay. So it's 20 gold pieces for a spring-loaded holster. It's you have to take some time to actually put the thing back in that holster, but you can draw it as a bonus action because it's basically a spring with a special muscle movement, which he shows you how to do. That'll cause it to spring out. It's not necessarily as useful as you would think because in 5e you can draw a weapon as part of an attack. But
will allow you to draw 2 weapons in one go.
But it would allow you to
just
draw
use the bonus action to grab it.
Weapons, or seeing as you make it like an armpit holster or something, you could even draw a concealed weapon as a as.
I was thinking it would allow me to do the quick. It would allow me to draw it as if I'm in middle of melee, it would allow me to draw it in as a quick. It'll open up my opportunities as a monk, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, you can find applications for it. It's just rules as written. As part of an attack in 5e, you can just draw a weapon.
Be right back.
So.
Okay, never mind. It went away. All right, I'm at 37 gold.
Cool. So yeah, you buy your goods.
Yep.
And you head on back. Shamrock, if you could sweat, you'd be sweating. You're pretty sure that a brain isn't supposed to hurt. But your head is throbbing as your eyes are starting to cross looking at all these receipts and paperwork. This is why
I'm assuming Edwin is also there to help in some way. Is that real or?
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah, we were just doing this back room, so it's like
He would already be back there if you were there.
Clover, and you paid an accountant to do it for you when it came time for taxes.
Yeah. Well,
but between the 3 of you, I assume you managed to cook what financial records exist.
Hmm. Get
So
something resembling
what was his name, Jess?
Who?
Vincent something or other?
Vincent
Oh,
Moretti.
Vincent Moretti.
Vincent Moretti has hired you for walking his dog, finding his dog, locating his grandmother's lost heirloom, and also on one occasion it looks like you've been hired on retainer for services. Doesn't say what, but there was a large payout.
I feel dirty.
Investigative services is what it says.
There we go. Oh god.
Rule 34.
Oh god. Well, with
Yeah, so you swear to God, if you see another receipt in your life, you're gonna blow it up. But you do get your books sorted out, and you make a promise to yourself, which you probably immediately forget, to keep better track of your notes.
oh god.
So by that around that time, Dimitri's come back, and he brought some coffees and sandwiches, let's say.
Yeah, sure.
And it's been a bit, so it's probably getting store closed a little bit ago, so it's getting to be probably sunset-ish, or no,
Opening
sunset,
time.
it's at like 6. So yeah, it's getting to be like 7 o'clock. So it's time to open the bar if you're keeping it open. The plan was to maybe hit a casino tonight.
I think it's a bit early for that, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know that we should hit a casino tonight. I think we need probably a better plan.
Yeah, we need to plan that more.
Need to do a
Okay.
stakeout, figure out what we're doing, figure out how to get in, take care of the people, how many people we're dealing with.
Edwin is gonna, at some point in the next day or two, he's gonna take a day off from working at the store to research different buildings and stuff like that to see, like, to figure out like blueprints and layouts and all that stuff, so they can get a good plan of what they're getting into.
Yeah, we're in the investigation stage. We're not ready to launch our steal the treasure montage.
Do you have a specific one in mind that you want to hit up? Because they know me in one place. And by know me, I mean like I was there. So I know the
We do the
location
one
of
where they
one
know you, or do
casino.
you want to do one where they don't know you?
Yeah. So,
Fair.
let's see.
Question.
Okay.
When's the monthly tournament happening for the fisticuffs?
It's a good question.
We can plan that out some other time then. Because I know I brought it up at one point.
You did bring it up at one point, but I completely forgot about it.
It's been a week.
It's the last day of the month right now.
Probably missed it then.
I mean, to be fair, you were doing things like
Yeah.
not dying.
Yeah.
Dealing with a
And
pumpkin.
saving Christmas. I mean, Halloween.
Before we go to bed for the night or whatever, there is one thing that I want to do. So I don't know if that's that point or not.
Well, just whatever you guys want to do. This is your time. You guys have a whole 48 minutes to play with.
What time is it right now? Is it like 5 or 6 o'clock or?
It's like 7 o'clock.
Okay, Edwin will probably go down to the bar if it's open, to the speakeasy, and just play music
Okay.
until later in the night, until it's like closing time.
Closing time.
Just having a good old jam for yourself.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if we're opening the speakeasy tonight, that's what I mean.
Cool. So Edwin's got stuff to do. What are you?
Dimitri's
What the rest of you do?
Dimitri's probably a little unsettled by the quiet of the Yakuza, so he's going to be looking into that somehow. He's going to be taking the night off.
All right. Your bouncer's taking the night off.
If that's okay.
All right, it's okay. I'll go play hostess downstairs.
You have Shamrock there to help if things get rough.
On the one day when Maria definitely needs to get rest, you run off and leave me with Maria. Thanks.
No, you're right.
I'm only gonna dance a little bit.
No, you're right. You're right.
No, I'm only gonna do one dance.
No. I think I actually have other things I could be doing tonight.
Here's the thing though. You cannot tell me that the icebox does not go all the way the fuck in on Halloween.
Oh no, it totally is.
Definitely is. Which means, see, Shamrock, are you still bartender? Who was bartender? Was it Fritz or was it Ford?
It was
I
Shamrock.
was
We
tender.
switched off.
It was Shamrock.
Yeah,
at this
we
point.
switch off when we feel. But yeah,
Well, Fritz,
It's pretty
I
much me at
assume
this point.
you're
I'm the
gonna
one
be
that's
working
good.
tonight.
EVV.
So who's bartending? Are we making formally bartend? Or is formally I mean, if you're gonna be watching Maria to make sure she doesn't dance.
Yeah, I'm on Maria duty, so.
Oh,
Only doing one dance. Just one.
I don't think you should.
Just the one.
I'm just gonna tap my toes. Just a little bit.
All right.
That's fine.
All right. So,
But no, I definitely think I'm going to go for the Yakuza angle and do some investigation there.
Okay. What are you investigating?
I'm going to be walking around town in the and mostly in the Chinatown, Japtown area to see if there's any word of what happened. Any word of like them making any moves in the shadows or anything.
So, we move down to the... yeah, so you work down to the Hotel Coast and the Little Tokyo,
Yeah,
as it's called.
that sounds more appropriate.
And you make your way down there. And how are you going about gathering information?
There is no subtle about this. I'm just
So you're just like, I'm looking for
I'm a
something.
big giant bear. There's no subtle about this. I mean, I'm not being aggressive about it, but there's no subtle about it.
Hey, have you heard about the Yakuza?
No, I'm not that obvious.
Well,
That's what I thought you meant.
Okay, I thought you meant. I thought you were asking is like. I'm probably going to be hitting the mahjong dens and stuff.
Okay,
for that.
So you go to one of the mahjong dens, and you sit down. The table kind of shifts a little bit as you sit down, and the three old men who are sitting at the table look at you, and then go back to their game.
And yes, I went to one of the beginner tables because I have no shit. I have no clue how to.
Okay. Are you just gonna sit there at the den, or?
I'm gonna sit and observe a few games first in the corner before I get in on the game.
Okay. so
Maybe
you
chat
sit
up one
down
of the
there.
other. Maybe chat up one of the others that are taking some time off.
Do you speak any Asian languages whatsoever?
Fuck, I don't think I do.
It's going to be a bit of a problem for you, as there are several people speaking in what you can tell are clearly Eastern languages, but you can't tell what. Now, you've taken your long rest, so you could use your comprehend languages, but that would not help you talk back.
No, it would not. I mean, odds are at least one of them understands the English, but whether they're willing to talk, whether they're willing to speak it is another story.
You see, he said carefully, they're talking in Dwarfish, but they're listening in Morporkian.
What?
God. Bring up guards here.
No,
All
that's
right, you know what?
That was, yeah. I knew the names, couldn't place the line.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and use my comprehend languages.
Okay, so what was just a mishmash of, fairly musical language, translates into a lot of old men and a couple women grumbling about taxes, the state of affairs of the world, how disgraceful the youth of this generation are, how they let just anyone into this place, as a couple of them are grumbling as they look over at you.
Any talk about the anything that's been happening lately in the with the families?
With which families? The Yakuza?
Any of them. Any of them. Any of the crime families.
No one's out here talking in the open about it. Although you do pick up a couple interesting rumors. There's been a band of drow have been sighted moving around the dock district. There's some kind of weird dragon creature living, it actually says kobold, but they probably wouldn't know. There's that small dragon living in one of the cemetery crypts.
Okay.
There's living out in this area. There is a coven of hags living in a mansion.
So there's nothing I can pick up from. There's nothing I can pick up from locals in conjunction with the thieves' content.
The locals are not going to discuss the goings-on of the Yakuza.
True.
If they want to live.
True.
It's kind of like saying, "Hey, I heard the mob is meeting at the docks
That's
tonight."
fair.
Yes, fellow
That's fair.
citizen, I too have heard of this.
That's fair. You know what?
However, if you were to make some form of information gathering,
actually, I wanna use my what was it? Oh, come on, you stupid scrolling thing. All right, gonna have to reopen the page. my streetwise ability to see if I can come up with if I know the appropriate way to discuss or broach upon said topic.
Okay, let me look up the actual text of the streetwise ability.
Like, would I know it? Like, okay, I don't think it.
What was your background again?
Thug.
Thug.
It's near the bottom above the magic missile. It's the street device.
Thug. Okay. And streetwise. Advantage on skill checks related to gathering intelligence and the criminal layout of any sufficient large or secret settlement. Who the major players are and factions represent. Okay, so advantage on skill checks. So I would say that would allow you to know the correct things to say.
Okay.
To start gathering, or how to go about it in character.
Yeah. All right.
Even if
Because I wasn't sure how to do that myself.
Even
yeah,
if
that's what I was
out of
wondering.
character doesn't know, I would think that Dimitri
Okay.
probably would at least know how to go about it.
That's what I was asking, because I have no fucking clue how to go about it.
Okay, make me a... Let's gather information. Investigation.
Investigation? Okay.
And you do have advantage on it.
Oh, right.
You need to set your sheet to just always be rolling advantage.
Right.
And then
I said it so it's switchable. But I need to switch that back.
Them all, when I made them all, I just made them so they always roll with advantage. You can just take the first one.
Alright.
Alright, so an 18. So you gather up, you buy some drinks and you play some mahjong very badly, but like in a way that is disarming. And you get them to, open up to you, and the sake flows, and you've learned what you need to about it. And it looks like the Yakuza has recently not gone to ground necessarily, but they're definitely not making waves.
Would this also include who would be the most friendliest face to approach?
For like a fence?
Not for a fence, just to get in touch.
As a contact?
Yes.
Yeah, you could speak to Wei.
All right.
He likes that dumpling shop down the road.
All right. Thank you very much, fellas. It also doesn't help. It also helps the fact that I could understand them and they didn't speak.
Yeah, you understand even if you don't speak it, and that helps you.
Yeah.
So I lowered your DC.
Okay.
So yeah, you are, you feel like you got a lead. You've got a contact at least, or someone you can contact.
You know what? I'm gonna go head there for a bit while the others game their stuff, because I have to go to the bathroom real quick.
Okay. So we move back to the Moonlit Palace.
What? The Moonlit Palace?
That's my speakeasy.
Oh, is that the name? I didn't know that was.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I need to write that down.
Yes.
Quick question for Maria. Do you have any, gems along with, all your clothes, like jewelry?
Yeah, I got jewelry.
Alright. I have curiosity, any of them counting about 100 GP worth?
No, it's mostly costume jewelry.
Okay, that's fine. It's fine. Okay, something for later. All
I
right.
mean, you might have like a few bits of necklaces and rings and stuff, but they wouldn't be worth more than like 10 or 20 gold.
Yeah, no.
It's just to complete an
That's
outfit, not to like, oh, you got those shoes
Mhm.
and these earrings would go great with them. Not like, hey, this watch is worth like 4 months' salary.
Fair enough.
Although,
Because out of character,
penchant for
looking at-
expanding. Go ahead. Sorry.
Out of character, looking at it because I have the ability to make a homunculus, but it needs a gemstone of at least 100 gold's worth.
You're probably going to want to go to an actual jeweler for that.
Yeah.
Given Maria's
That's-
penchant for this kind of work, I wouldn't be at all surprised if it just ends up being that instead of like doing a criminal empire, Maria just ends up running a bunch of sweatshops, like textile mills and stuff.
She is specifically very
jeez.
petty, so she's gonna keep doing the criminal empire.
And I'm back.
Welcome back.
Rock
What I
fell,
missed.
everyone except Edwin died.
Not Shamrock.
The Cream is now the leader of this gang. He has now been turned to a toaster.
Gang now shifts to just criminal empire involved in stealing books.
It's the
Very-
cream crime.
The cream of the crime,
Or the cream of the crop.
as it were.
Anyway,
All
what
right.
you guys up to?
He rises to the top.
So, yeah, you guys gather a couple more rumors. You know, people are talking, loose lips. Apparently, the guy who firebombed the police station got caught. And, there's a guy who... there's a guy who's rumored to live in one of the cemeteries, and the rumor goes that if you can make him laugh, he'll give you a reward.
I'm pretty funny. I bet I could do that.
Yeah, but-
Just show it. Just show him one of Maria's drinks.
Yeah, you just have to.
Rude.
It didn't kill anybody, so therefore it was not that bad.
God.
All right. So I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that image in chat. So
What is
I wish I didn't know. So
It's a baby pelican.
sure. So
Let's go with that.
and you also hear a rumor that there have been sightings of strangely robed individuals wandering the streets at night. And apparently, just seeing one of them is bad for your health.
Again?
Has this happened before?
Yes. The strange robed individuals were rumored to be wandering before the whole Halloween event happened.
Maybe it's the same guys.
I mean, didn't they get their soul sucked?
Yeah, but
We don't
this
know if that's all.
could be an old rumor, I guess. Just my thought, right?
Mhm. Maybe. Keep an ear to the ground.
All right. There's also rumors of like an invisible teleporting clock tower.
Cool.
If it's invisible, how do they know it's there?
Well,
Yeah, how do they know it
obviously-
teleports if it's invisible?
Well, obviously it teleports because you can't find it when you go to where it's supposed to be. Duh. And you know it's invisible because you can't see it.
There you go.
Just follow the tick noise. They try to make you take the meds so you don't hear it.
That checks out. This all checks out.
So, yeah, that's your rumor gathering.
Yep.
You sell a lot of peanuts tonight, and
Yep.
your bar makes let's say about 700 gold.
Ooh.
What day of the month do we get paid?
Neat.
Who
Wait,
said
you
paid
get
on the-
paid?
Do we get paid on like the 1st and 15th, like a normal business, or is it like, how does that work?
paid by who?
Yeah, Maria,
Maria?
how's it work?
Yeah, I'm asking Maria.
Oh,
I don't know. Go see the consigliere.
Yeah, go
Oh,
You
is
really
that my
should
job?
read your contract.
ask my numbers guy.
Yeah, then it's on the 1st and 5th. So tomorrow, or 1st and 15th. So tomorrow, we'll pay everybody.
Okay,
Tomorrow,
so
everybody
someone
gets
needs
116 gold pieces.
116. Okay, cool.
Wait, really?
116.6666 repeating.
So 116.
Yeah.
I mean,
116.
that's not
Because we're simple people. We don't do decimals.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's not bad money for the time. That's actually very good money.
Yeah.
All right. Before Edwin goes home, he's gonna cast Identify on the mace that he got. The weird mace.
Okay. So this is the Pumpkin King's mace. It is.
Cool.
It appears to be made out of a. The handle appears to be made out of a sturdy vine-like substance. But it doesn't. It feels and looks like a vine, but it's stiff as metal. And then the head, it appears to be made out of a very sturdy pumpkin. And when you give it the command word, aka use an action, you can cause the pumpkin to split open into a jack-o'-lantern. And as you swing it, fire spews out of the mouth, which does an extra d6 fire damage when activated.
Okay, there's no like weird curses or anything on this pumpkin.
Nope. This
Okay.
is a reward.
All right, cool. That's
I believe
Yeah.
formerly was given the seed. So formerly is also going to bring over a seed
okay. I'll identify it. Sure.
container of flour, or not flour, dirt. And
Yeah,
it looks
well.
like this is a magic pumpkin seed. It looks like if you plant it in some dirt that's mixed with the dirt that was given to formerly by the Pumpkin King. Kind of like the soil from Lothlorien that Samwise kept.
Mm.
If you mix it in with the potting soil and you plant this, a single pumpkin will sprout per month from it, and that pumpkin will provide the seeds that you guys ate in the you guys ate while you were in the Feywilds.
Neat.
Each pumpkin will give,
Dang it, I just-
each pumpkin will give 1d. I hope you're writing this down. Each pumpkin will give 1d6 plus 2 seeds, which can be consumed after being prepared, aka cooked, and they will heal you for 2d8 HP. However, consuming more than one per month will cause you to have to take a Constitution save DC 10 or become nauseated for the rest of the day. Got all that?
Yeah, so
how
it
many
makes a
did the pumpkin make per month? Or,
It
I mean,
makes
how
one
many
pumpkin per month.
pumpkin seeds were made in one pumpkin?
It makes one pumpkin per month, and each one yields
Mhm.
1d6 plus 2 seeds, which, when prepared properly,
D6 plus 2.
can heal for 2d6. However, consuming more than one per month will cause you
Yep.
to become. You have to make a DC 10 Constitution save, or become nauseated for the rest of the day.
Got it.
Which I guess is kind of exploitable if you eat it at like 11 o'clock at night, but that's magic for you.
It's magic.
This poison apple will congeal her blood in her body, and only true love's first kiss can wake her. But who would be creepy enough to do that? Ha ha ha.
Whoops.
Alrighty. Yeah, that's all I wanted for this day.
Cool.
Though of everything Edwin needs to do before whatever is going to happen tomorrow.
Does anyone else have anything to do for this day?
I got some stuff. Canal says.
Okay. Well, I mean, this is on you guys.
Alright, the quiet has it.
Whatever you wanna do.
Yep. Alright, so spending the 2 hours I need in order to use the craft cartridge twice in order to make more cartridges, and then I need to take that long rest.
Okay, so you gain extra, I believe, due to casting it at a higher spell level, I think.
Nah, it's a second level spell level. I need level 3 spells in order to make extra, so I get 6 total.
Gotcha.
Hey, I'm back.
Welcome back.
I'm back with you.
And I guess I'll just make shield or repulsion since I don't have the gem.
At second level spell, you create up to 3. Okay, cool.
Yep.
So that's enough for one fuck off punch. And you can do that
Yep.
twice.
It's enough for. I have now enough for 3 fuck off punches. One's already.
Okay, cool.
3 are already in the chamber, and I got 6 spare. Now my shield's also fancier.
Yep. Alright, so that's all for you. Edwin's done. Maria, what are you doing for the rest of the night?
I don't think I have anything that I really want to do for the rest of the night, so.
Okay. Let's move to rest in pasta.
Who do we lose?
Rip.
That looks. Yep.
And
They went down to AFK Town.
Hey, so
Hey.
Fritz, what are you doing the rest of the night? Or for the night?
Fritzy boy.
you're muted.
All right.
Hey, where have you gone?
Last I saw was something about a university, and then, hey, you should ask Fritz for jams.
Yep, Gray's gone.
That's
Hey.
the last
homunculus. Nothing about a homunculus and Black Butler.
Yeah. So until Ray wakes up, what are you doing, Alex? That's right. You were doing the Yakuza thing.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Since it looks like Fritz is. Can you guys hear me? It's looking like it's activating.
I can hear you.
Yeah, we do.
Alright, so
I can hear you.
talk and then it lights up like half a second later. It's really weird.
I can hear you.
Yeah, we're hearing you.
Um,
I don't know if that's happening also.
Yeah,
But
that's working now.
Okay, so so you assuming that Fritz just dances the night away like a boss. Got
Oh.
There we go.
Okay.
Fritz is back.
Oh,
I'm
Fritz.
sorry.
Fritz is
What?
back.
Welcome back.
Hi. What's
Hi.
Fritz doing?
His fucking job.
Jobs? We don't have jobs here. We do crimes.
The only crime I commit is the crime of being too sexy.
I was about to
Damn.
say that. How did I know you were going to say that?
Because I'm a one-note character. Yeah, no, he's just gonna do his job and hope that his friends show up.
Nope, they're busy crafting and shit.
Cool. Well, that's sad.
That's my orders.
I didn't know we were
Sorry.
invited.
I,
There's an invitation to the shows.
you
Yeah.
do.
Oh, dude.
Tell
Okay.
us when you're
I forgot you were doing
Tell
that.
us
So
when you're
I was
actually
like,
doing
no, I don't want to do anything else.
You're good.
Do you want to come to the thing, Maria?
Yeah, I want to go to the icebox.
Okay. So
I'll go see your show.
So Maria goes to the icebox. What's happening tonight, Fritz?
It's Halloween. Everybody has a different theme for each of their like they already do, because that's just generally how vaudevillian performance works.
It's even more extravagant than usual, though.
Oh, absolutely. Like the emerald green curtains have been bedecked in fake cobwebs, and everybody's got on just like super elaborate themed costuming, and things are just, I mean, it obviously gets a little bit raunchy. Things are like a lot raunchier than usual.
Well, yeah.
Like, the inhibitions are. Oh God, Han, what's her name? I know her actual name, but what's her stage name?
You're fucking people.
I know, I couldn't listen. There's a lot of them. Fuck off.
Yeah.
And it's your job to keep track of them.
Anna,
No, it is. It's Boots. Cause absolutely. Cause.
so Daddy's out on stage.
Very, very. Como City say. Very, very much a chains and whips kind of performance on this evening.
Oh my gosh.
And she's like the kind of person to be like clothed from like neck to feet, but like somehow you feel even more uncomfortable than if it was just like someone being sexy. And I'm gonna say that she's probably opposite.
So my mom's got it.
I mean, Fritz.
Who's her?
obviously-
Yeah, he's later in the night.
of all attention.
You're not fucking wrong.
That's okay. Anyone else on stage? Is Mama making an appearance tonight?
Oh my, you know that she's the finale act. You know she comes out there in full peacock regalia at the end of the night. It's just that Chris Fleming bit where it's just like, and then there's an old actress slinking down the staircase.
Oh god.
Miss Meta from Newsies.
You don't need to call me out. Right here and now. Yeah, you know she has her snake, TM.
Oh my.
Because that's her whole shtick.
So, three of you do performances. Everyone comes out for dance numbers in various costumes. The back of the stage is just a mess of clothing racks and like the quickest change booth that's ever changed booth, and eventually we'll just get in the basement and just change in front of each other. Except for I assume Kitty, who I always imagined was innocent enough that she would still exist in the changing booth.
Oh, Kitty is one of the seasoned ones. I think that you're thinking of. Who's baby? There's a baby.
Nobody
Missy,
touches
that's
baby.
Missy.
Yeah,
Nobody touches her.
That's Missy.
that's fucking child. I love her.
So, let's see. So, yeah. So you guys do all of your acts, and then Mama comes in and she does her big show finish, and then you all go back into the back for celebratory. I don't know what it's called.
Absolutely, it's blow.
Lines of cocaine, and I don't know, Mama's probably breaking out the good champagne.
Yeah.
And so you guys go into the back, and you do some stuff. Do you invite Maria in the back?
Yes. Yeah, no, she's absolutely allowed. That's my +1.
Alright, Maria.
Nice.
You are invited into the back where all the showgirls, plus George, Tucker, and Everest, Dimples, and Fritzy are.
Do you like it?
It was so good. It was the best show I'd ever seen. Oh, I was so jealous because I wish I was up there dancing with you guys, but you did such a good job of it. I didn't even mind.
Listen, when you get back up on your feet, I'm sure we can get you some lessons.
So, let's see. That was Manny, right? Yeah. So, Betty walks over and says, "Well, Fritzy, who's your friend here?"
Okay, Boots. This is Miss Maria Romano. Very important person. Mhm.
I couldn't help but shamelessly eavesdrop and hear you was looking to dance.
You are terrifying. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna.
She walks up and she like starts dragging her finger along your chin.
Maria turns bright red. She does not know how to flirt with girls really when she's in female form.
Oh, honey. Look at this cheekbones, this face, that figure. She runs her
hands along your sides.
Maria is like frozen. She's trying to talk, but nothing is coming out of her mouth.
You would look great in that little cocktail dress. You remember the one from 2 weeks ago, Fritzy?
Yeah, the green one.
Yeah, you know, with the panels cut out right here. You know? And that slit on the legs.
You don't need to torture the poor girl.
Fine, I'm fine.
I only break out the whips and chains if they ask.
She gives you a wink. Sorry, that was the wrong voice. She gives you a wink.
I try to wink back, but I just end up blinking.
She kind of stalks around you like a predator. And then she gives behind your back, she gives Fritz a questioning eyebrow.
He's gonna give her an approving grin, but then flick his eyes back behind her to where Kitty probably is, and then raise an eyebrow.
She kind of tilts her head from side to side and then nods. And she walks back around and trails her hand down your arm and says,
Well, doll, why don't you come with me and we'll see how you fit into a dress?
Hey, that would be fine. I think that's okay. Right, Fritz? That's fine. You don't mind if I go.
Yeah, no, I brought you here to have a good time. I wouldn't want to get in the way of any nighttime entertainment.
She trails her fingers down your back. She walks around the side of you and trails her fingers down your back as she grabs you possessively around the waist and leads you off into the nights.
Maria is her hands are so sweaty and she's trying to hide it. She's rubbing them against her dress like shit.
Seeing calm, cool, collected, confident Maria get immediately KO'd by a scary woman is a little bit everything to me.
He is simply a gay disaster.
The last thing you hear Boots say to Maria is,
Don't worry, doll. I'll be very gentle. The first time.
Jesus.
Happy Halloween, bitches!
Maria has a very happy Halloween. Fritz, you are right at home with champagne and blow, I assume.
Oh, yeah.
Are you taking home a special client, or is this just a night for you and the Goyles?
I imagine some of the Goyles are gonna end up pairing off by themselves. Is there any interesting clients? Is there anybody who's not boring?
I don't know, roll an investigation to see if you can find an interesting client.
I certainly shall. It's gonna be bad though.
Considering how much blow you've done at this point, yeah, probably.
16. That's pretty good.
It's not bad. Yeah, you find someone who doesn't bore you to tears. He's, got a little bit of a gut, but he's reasonably fit. think you've seen him your shows a couple times. He looks like he's one of the based on his build, he's probably like a dock worker of some kind.
Okay.
But, you know, as he talks to you, you find out that he's actually well read. He likes to read poetry. And he even writes poems, although he claims they're not very good. If you ask him about it. And he asks if you want to go get some coffee.
I'm going to decline the coffee. However, we do have private libations in the back in one of the side rooms if you wanted to talk about poetry back there some. I'd love to hear you do a recitation.
Oh, I couldn't possibly. They're all very bad.
I'll show you mine if you show me yours.
I'm gonna say he completely misses that innuendo.
No.
And he says, well, okay, I guess. He pulls out a notebook, like a spiral bound notebook. Oh. Hey, thanks for the raid, guys.
People
yeah.
watching.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Fat Duck Studios just raided with 14 people.
Oh dang! Welcome, friends.
Thank you, guys.
People.
I'm about to dom the shit out of a himbo.
Oh no.
You joined just as Fritz was about to be read poetry by a dock worker.
I mean, if Fritz lets him, right?
If this
Going to
dock
be-
worker wasn't so dense.
I'm going to be very distracting while he's doing it.
Yeah. So Fritz, just do me a charisma check with proficiency at this point.
Oh yeah. It's still only a 14.
Is that with
Disappointing. Oh, add my proficiency bonus?
Would we be considered murder hobos, guys?
You have
17.
I mean, you've only murdered 2 cops so far.
And they
Well, someone murdered 2 cops.
didn't deserve it, but I don't
It
feel
wasn't
bad.
even any of us.
There were a whole lot of drows that died too, but fuck them.
Yeah, that's fair.
And some illithids.
Again, fuck them.
Yeah. So 17. So yeah, he starts out and he's like, the warmth of spring reminds me of my child. As he notices you, and then we're just gonna fade to black.
Fade to black. Fade to black with just the sound of a single handcuff click.
Oh boy.
It's Halloween. We're being festive.
Yep.
Oh,
Gonna be some spooky noises coming from that room.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, spooky.
so-
Let's go with that.
Maria and Fritz have an interesting night.
Well then.
We're gonna go back to the Moonlit Palace now. So, Moonlit Palace. You guys have closed the bar. The speakeasy, and it is now the time when plotting traditionally happens.
However, I am
Dimitri-
not there.
Yeah, Dimitri is still making his way back from the Little Tokyo. And let's see. Edwin is still here, I think? Or did you go
Ed-
home?
Edwin is still here. He's like packing up to get ready to leave.
So
Because I think
Edwin,
we're like,
Shamrock, Maria has not shown up. She disappeared
left early,
sometime
right?
during the night, and she has not come back yet. So, and neither has Dimitri. So one of you guys is gonna have to lock up.
You head out. I'll lock up behind me. Oh, in
That
front of me.
sounds fine to
Okay.
me. I think I should tell you, since we were planning to look into one of the Falcones, one of their houses, I was intending to do some research on that tomorrow. I don't know if you're interested in joining me on that or not, but we might end up staking out one or two of their places over the next few days. So,
Pretty good idea.
before we go and hit one of those places, I thought it best that we at least know where we're going.
All right then. Sounds like a plan. Well, I'll set for the stick out Maddies, and we should be good to go.
Okay. So let's talk about what the casino that Maria has picked out looks like.
Okay.
Because I asked Jess what map they wanted, and Jess said this one. So, you are looking at. It looks like it's got 2 stories.
I don't see it.
Yep,
No,
don't see it.
Okay. Described.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm describing.
Got it.
So it's got 2 stories. Mostly just it's got a small upper floor with bay windows that look out over the rest of the area. Looks like that's where like the VIP zone is. They've got several pool tables. Quite a few blackjack. They got 6 blackjack tables, a bar, a small stage with some performing, with some tables for people to sit and watch the performances. They've got a few bathroom. They got the bathroom with a few stalls, and it looks like they have about 24 slot machines also.
Cool.
I would show you it, but I literally just spent like 4 hours a few days ago putting all of the tokens in place.
Mm.
So what I'm going to do instead is post it in chat, hopefully.
Okie dokie.
Sounds good.
Hopefully I can post it in chat and it won't get massacred.
If not, I
Cool.
have a screenshot of it, I think.
Yeah.
At some point, Edwin is gonna go to like the city records office or something, and like
Just pull up a blueprint.
pull up a blueprint, look for anything that's
Neat.
exploitable.
You guys should be able to see it. And
Yep.
since
Yep.
I will show it to the screen so they can see it. And then, because I just won't change the table to it.
Cool.
Yeah, so that's what it looks like.
Alrighty.
Have, so yeah, it looks like the top, there's the red area looks like a VIP section. Where perhaps
Alright.
the high rollers would be, for lack of a better term. Why don't you do me an investigation to gather some information about
All of us?
casino?
Can do.
Those of you who are investigating it.
I would be getting back eventually, wouldn't I?
Not before Edwin left, I think, because Edwin's leaving right after this conversation happens.
Oh.
Investigation isn't happening until tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean you can investigate too if you want, since they're all kind of going to stake it out.
That's true. We'll be doing that at some point.
No.
Wait,
Yeah, I mean, even with advantage on it.
yeah.
Yeah. So,
Oh well.
let's talk about what's in there. So, this is the top area is a area where the casino boss hangs out. It's also the VIP club, and it's the high stakes area. So the buy-in there is like 10 or 100 times as much as it is down on the floor.
Okay then.
Okay.
The bar does serve alcohol at it. And from what you've gathered, they've kind of bribed the local police to not show up. To just like not investigate.
That might be changing soon.
Possibly. They do have a live performance. They have singers and dancers. The pool table's usually frequented by any number of people. It's kind of out of the way on a raised platform up in the top middle of the map.
Okay.
Where it's a couple steps up, and so, there's no windows or anything, and it's lit only by some neon signs, so it's kind of where you would go to discuss something shady.
Alright.
If you were going to go there.
And due to the layout, it doesn't seem like a quick smash and a quick hit would be feasible. It's got pretty good fences, so.
On the right of the map, you see quite a few slot machines.
Yeah.
Which were around in the 20s. I did check.
Okay.
And then there's several blackjack tables.
Yep, chat. We pride ourselves on being as historically accurate and as feasibly possible.
Except for when we're.
Except
when we're not.
Yes.
Except for when we're not. Yes. Like, fucking. Listen, I make an exception for swing, for electro swing. All right. There's only so many songs from the 20s that you can get away with before you gotta have something decent.
Yeah.
Listen, we got robots and elves here. We make some exceptions.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fun fact: neon signs were filament, or not filament. They were incandescent.
There you go.
Okay.
So they put out like 10 lumens, I think.
Okay.
Huh.
I feel like that's not a lot, right?
Pretty dim.
Not.
Yeah.
You know what an LED, one of those like pocket LED flashlights, puts out 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh. Could you even see it?
I mean, it's enough to shed light on like 5 feet. That's it.
Okay. Got it.
It's the kind of bright quote that if it was sunny out, you couldn't see it.
I mean, they're shit. It's the 20s. The methods to refine them didn't come around until the 30s to make actual like bright neon signs. They're very energy inefficient and not very bright, but they are cool as heck. And it's the age of lights. So
All right.
there's neon signs.
I would
all
say they're
over
at I doubt they're 10, but they might be less than 100. Probably in the 50 to 60 range.
I mean, I did research.
Because I thought 100 lumens were fairly. 100 lumens is fairly dim.
Yeah, 10 is even dimmer, and that's what these lights were apparently back in the day.
10 to 20 lumens is what the old.
Okay.
They're enough to be a cool
That's
colored
fair.
light, not enough to actually light.
I just doubt. I simply thought that 10 might have been a bit.
They look cool.
Got it.
That's it. Like,
Such was the time.
You see, like in every movie you ever see, where the sign that just says bar or sign that just says beer.
Oh yeah.
Like it's not lighting the room or anything, but it's bright enough that you could see it and it catches the eye. That's what these are.
Okay. That puts them into better
Yeah.
perspective.
I mean, it's probably It's probably about the same brightness as a candle,
All right.
to give you a perspective.
Okay, that's
All
right.
right.
It's the same brightness as a candle.
So are we learning this stuff on the next day? Is
The
that what
next
we're?
day, this is your investigation, yeah.
Do I find anything on any cellars or basements or anything like that in this place?
Not that you can find out. If you do, it's probably in the staff area in the back, or in one of the auxiliary warehouses nearby.
Oof, natural 1.
Oof.
Yikes.
What are you rolling for?
That was Gray.
Gray is rolling.
Ooh.
Yeah, I realized it.
You know what?
Yeah.
You know what? Once a day, you get a reroll.
Nah.
With the spin of the watch.
Don't waste your fucking watch spin on that. We
It's
might
the end
need
of
it
this.
for
It's the
something.
end of the thing.
It's once per day.
I don't know if this day is gonna have anything
Okay.
happen. So
Might as well not fumble investigation and something horrible happens.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Oh!
That's what I'm talking about.
That's
Feast or
much
famine.
That's much better. So yeah, it turns out that the boss of this area, or the boss of this casino, is actually a capo of the Falcone family.
Ooh, that'd be a nice target.
Ooh.
Oof.
It
All right.
I'm on it.
also appears that there are a pair of elven twins, or at least they look like they claim they're twins, but one is a dark elf and one is a light elf or a high elf.
Would one of them be the one of the elves the elf that I fought recently?
No. These are
Just
dancers
wondering.
for the club. No.
Okay.
You gathered that they don't keep their booze in the building. They
Probably
have
not.
a warehouse just off to the side where they keep everything under lock.
Couldn't we hit the warehouse as a distraction and then get into and hit the capo?
I don't know that that's a good idea. I think we should.
You, Frank?
Wait.
It's
It's-
an option. It's part of the brainstorming process. Come up with
I
as many
have-
ideas as possible and then eliminate the
Uh,
bad
Yeah, that's fair.
ideas.
That's
You
fair.
also find out that they don't have a discrimination policy. As long as you have money, you're welcome.
Okay.
I have a thing that could. Sorry.
Human, elf, orc,
Bear.
bear, robot. As long as you got money, you're welcome in.
Okay.
I have a thing that could make it at least easier for me to get in. Because I have. If there's performers, I have a thing called by popular demand, which means that I can sort of wiggle my way into performance spaces.
Okay, that could work. That'll get you in.
Yeah, and I can go in girdle form if I wanted a little bit of extra protecto, because I could mask of many faces, but also
Yeah.
that only lasts an hour.
So, for the stream chat, Fritz is nominally male, but has acquired a magic item called the Girdle of Gender Change, which, depending upon whether it's flipped inside out or not, can make you more masculine or more feminine.
Great for your 1920s non-binaries who don't know what being trans is.
It's great for your robots who don't have gender.
It's just like homosexuality is obviously a mental disease. Haven't you read the latest scientific
Yeah.
journals? As a matter of fact, they're doing great things with lobotomies these days.
Oh my gosh. Shove that fucking ice pick right in my eyeball.
Hashtag do not support.
That's a weird fetish.
Listen, this is 1919. understanding of mental health was very bad.
Yes, I just felt like I had to state it for TOS or any sort of reason.
Gotcha. All right.
I don't want to be the plot of the movie Sucker Punch.
No.
Oh my
Oh. I was
Forgot
that
thinking,
movie
what's the other one,
existed.
Clockwork
That is
Orange?
such a weird movie. I love it, but it's such a weird movie.
I was thinking of Clockwork Orange.
Sucker Punch was
Sucker Punch is more specific because they are all also sex workers.
Yes, Goof, it did get dark. That happens here. You will get used to it.
Welcome to the Unsung City, where it gets dark quick.
Yes.
So, yeah. So yeah, that's what you find out about the place. You know that they keep a moderate presence. It's kind of on the edge of their territory, so they don't really like.
Given that it's run by one of their capos, they probably have
it's run by one
somewhat
of their
some
capos,
security.
but it's kind of like a cushy position, is what you're able to gather. I mean, most of you acknowledge the underworld, except for a couple of my very special boys. This is kind of like a cushy post. So it's on the edge of the territory. It's away from everyone else's shit. No one really comes here to bother them. It's fairly lucrative. So it's kind of a cushy post.
Alright.
So they keep maybe like a half dozen guys in the building.
So it would be a good place to hit. Maybe we may not be able to hold it with our current size, but it'd be a good place to smash and just say hey, we're here.
Aren't we gonna recruit some people for this too? I don't remember.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah.
Kind of name for ourselves too. So
Probably gonna have to make an effort to do some recruiting, or perhaps you can smash and then say, "Hey, come work for us instead."
Yeah, I mean, I guess if we're just investigating today, we don't need to hit the place soon.
No.
We can always just do another investigation before we hit it and recruit people to like hold it, right?
Gotcha.
Well,
Yeah,
we don't have
plan.
to hold it. Like I said, this could be just a recruitment effort on it.
I think we should hold it.
I'd like to hold it. I think it's
too
nice.
early to hold. It's too early to hold.
I don't think.
Yeah, but
so.
I wanna hold it, though.
we need that warehouse. Let's be real.
Yeah,
It's not even
True.
about the casino, it's about the warehouse.
it really
Yeah.
is.
I mean, the casino is also good money.
Yeah.
True.
I mean, honestly, getting both would not be bad.
Okay.
Diversifying our income isn't a
Mhm.
bad idea.
Despite what you had been told, Maria seems to have picked a pretty good banger.
Yeah.
Pretty
Good job, Maria.
banger.
I know what I'm talking about.
Of course you did, huh?
Uh huh.
Oh, that reminds me, Dimitri, did you ever get a chance to talk to my brother?
Yes, he wishes you well. He wishes you your regards. His regards.
Oh, very formal. All right.
Not his.
What did he
words,
tell you?
but I'll put it to you, Frank. He's worried, but he trusts you.
All right. Well, as long as he trusts me, and as long as he didn't ask you to babysit me, we'll be fine.
I would do that whether he asked me to or not. You know that.
I don't need a babysitter. I'm 19. I'm a grown up now. I am my own woman.
I'm sorry, I beg your pardon?
I said I'm a grown up.
No, hon, roll it back a little bit more. I'm sorry, the number that you just said directly before that?
19.
Are we still in the area where like when you're an adult when you're like 14? Is that the era we're still in? Is that the 1920s?
You, in the Romano family, you're an adult when you kill your first man. But you know.
I mean,
You know.
my dad was planning to marry me off pretty soon, so I'm a grown up.
I mean, at 18, you can be married off. That's,
Yeah.
that's fine.
I know,
as-
but at 19, I shouldn't be encouraging someone to experience hookers and blow.
Thank you
So,
for that, Fritz. I had such a great time last
You
night.
shouldn't be experiencing hookers and blow.
Okay, so,
He's 23.
So, a few things. One, that we already agreed not to go too much into it because we set our limitations.
Right.
True.
But the laws that you're used to protecting minors aren't
Do
really
not
a
exist.
thing yet for the most part.
I mean,
Still
we've already
child
passed.
labor.
We're past factories being entirely kid mills where they just eat kids alive. But I mean, we're not too far past.
Not necessarily.
They're slowly rolling out, but it's very.
At least
Yeah.
kids have health care
We're not-
now.
We're not at the height of the industrial revolution.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, at 19, Maria is about as adult as you're gonna get.
Mhm.
At this
Okay.
point, she'd probably be expected to have her own house and job, and probably be married already.
If not have a child, yeah.
But here we are.
And actually, by job, I mean be a stay-at-home mom, because it's the
Yeah.
1919s.
Yeah.
It's 1919, and that's what women are supposed to do. Unless you're like Fritz, in which case, they do other work.
I'm a public servant.
Exactly.
I guess so.
Way to say it, for sure, yeah.
Servant of
That
any
is
other
very
name.
much a TOS way to say it.
So, yeah. That's the deal.
All right. So then I guess
So yeah,
We'll have to-
she says, I'm 19, I'm an adult.
I feel like we need,
Dimitri.
and I
Sorry, that was. You can go ahead. I was thinking that Dimitri was the one talking to Maria at that point.
no. I know I did this last time, and I would like to do it again, just because I like to be very thorough to decrease the chances of us absolutely eating shit and dying. Can we do like a checklist of objectives, like preparatory objectives? Because it's not like we're hitting this place tomorrow, you know?
Yeah, we need to make up a list of that over.
No, we're not.
No.
No.
No? Question mark? I mean, a couple of us can go into Case the Joint and see just what it's like while it's
Yeah,
up and
that would be a
running.
good thing. That would
That'd
be
be
a
a good idea.
I have disguised self. You have your girdle.
I'm not going because I'm a fucking bear.
You'll be very conspicuous.
I
This is
can.
true.
I could
I
mask him any face. We could put the girdle on the bear, and it'd be a bear with boobs.
I used to be one of the I'm gonna be fair. I used to be one of the freelancers that worked the various families that went around from the family. People know me.
No.
But the people at the Falcons might now know that you're working for Maria, and we don't want
Yes.
them knowing that we're involved.
Exactly. We'll be sitting in the driver's seat, ready to come in and mostly keeping the car warm.
And I can also do some disguise, but yeah. I feel like
Okay.
we should be able to do that infiltration easily enough.
Yeah.
Really comes down to what are our objectives.
Well, I think first of all, we need to figure out how many people they generally keep on the premises for defense. We need to figure out entrances and exits that they may or may not use. And I think we should figure out how far away the nearest reinforcements will be. And I think we need to recruit some people to help us defend the place afterwards and to run it and maintain it after we've taken it. I think those should be at least some of the objectives that we have.
All right. And you plan to put a cap in Capo's head, or we just gonna let him run if he leaves?
If he leaves, he's just gonna get more people to come and throw us right back out.
He's
so-
gonna be a thorn in our side
Yeah.
if we don't.
I suppose what I'm trying to say is, we doing just taking hold, or we going in to wipe him out?
So what you're asking is, are you taking him to the opera?
Why you? And here's another thing. If we do this, that'll put us back on Johnny Falcone's radar, which I would like to be on, because that bastard's fucking annoying.
I think we owe him a second appearance, that's for sure.
So, what is your shtick with Johnny Falcone anyway?
I'm curious.
I would also like to know.
I mean,
Let's just say he gave us a lot of shit.
longest possible story short, a lot of us were on our last leg when we killed the man, bullet through the head, only to find out later that he has body doubles.
Yeah, doesn't help that he also shot an entire bar full of mafiosos. A lot of bigwig mafiosos.
Oh, that's what that was about.
Yeah. And
Killed
we
half
were
the heads.
smack dab in the center of that.
Sorry, let me interject for a second. Maria, even you would have heard about this in New York. Someone did a
Get bad.
someone, yeah, I mean, this is, they broke the omerta. Which is, I mean, that's the rules that the entire mob goes by.
Yeah, I mean, I heard about
No
them.
one breaks the omerta.
Yeah, I heard about that. I just didn't realize you were smack down there.
Yeah. So someone,
Kudos to you. Kudos to you for surviving that shit.
someone shot up the bar, the neutral territory bar, that several mob families were meeting.
Including a lot of out-of-towners and even some from different countries.
Yeah.
Now that you mention it, there were a couple representatives of the Halloros family, which are from New York, that were there that died.
Yeah, they sure fucking
Oh,
were.
speaking of which, I've gotten news of a contact of someone in the Yakuza in case we want to try to get them in on it. They might be wanting some revenge after that.
Not for nothing, but maybe we don't. Let's just say I have a friend that ran afoul of them, and there's a bit of blood.
She's probably dead.
Maybe.
Yeah, well, I mean, we
No,
did
you
get.
don't understand.
I mean, she's resourceful. Yeah.
You don't understand.
I mean, we
With
did
the-
get that other
street-
one out of prison, so I kind of was.
With the streetwise, would I know this?
I mean, you don't know the inner workings of the Yakuza, but if the Yakuza wanted someone dead, they'd probably dead.
Yeah. Okay. Odds are,
Yakuza's
if
just not the kind to leave a job half done.
Well,
there are two things that are possibly going on. One, she turned herself in for your sake, or two, she's still on the run, and which is why in there she's higher on the priority list.
well, she always was a wily one, so I'll bet on the latter, and just either way, let's just keep things close, so to speak.
Yeah, I think, and no offense to you, Dimitri, but if they know somebody that's on the bad side of the Yakuza, then that Yakuza's probably not going to want to work with us.
Not for
We
nothing,
do them like a
but-
whole ass favor and kill 2 cops for them, though.
Well, I don't think anyone was pleased after that job.
Cops did.
Personally, I think we did. I think we did stunning.
I mean,
I'm gonna be
did
honest with you.
alright.
I heard about the job and nobody's happy.
I think
We did a really good job.
We did a really fucking good job. It's not our fault that it turns out that the Lucianos are magic racist.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm with you.
affiliations or
doesn't
not.
mean- Doesn't mean just because I don't agree with them doesn't mean doesn't mean I'm not giving you the right information.
Affiliations or not. Let's keep other people out of our pots, or other people's fingers out of our pots.
So is there any interest in me calling my contacts back in New York about this, since we did have some New Yorkers in that shoot-up? Or would we like to keep it between us?
I mean, if there's any mooks that are willing to,
Taking care of it for them will put them in our favor, Maria.
What?
So we might want to take care.
It's also you, Maria. That's almost as much a question for you as it is for the arrested group combined.
Yeah.
This is your chance to prove to Daddy that you can hack it by yourself. Do you want
If we
to
take care
call
of it-
home?
Well, it wouldn't be the Romanos that I was calling. I'd be making relationships with other crime families. That's my...
You can call the Halaros.
Mhm.
If we inform them and give them their head, then that would put them in our favor. I suggest we do the job. This is just me speaking as a capo here. My official advice is to take care of the job first and then give the information.
I'd rather. Oh, go ahead.
No, go.
I'd rather we not report back about the shoot up to any New York families, actually. I don't think there's any need to cause conflict where there isn't any.
There is also.
I was about to say it would probably take them a decent chunk of time to get all the way down here, too, so
Yeah.
we would need reinforcements a bit sooner than that.
Fair
I
enough.
think we source local.
We do have
If
a
not-
list of freelancers.
nothing else, maybe
A lot of
undercut.
them are dead, though.
Well, we can always talk to, as I pull up the name guy, because I can't remember his name exactly.
Big Mick.
Yeah, we can always talk to Big Mick. He owes me a favor for saving his ass. So, see if he has
Organizer.
any good recruiting locations.
You also know that Christy's still around, although she tends to be on the exploding end.
Yeah. And we want there to be some between the one.
She's also kind of, ever since Charlene died, she's kind of...
Even more for loose cannon.
Yeah, she's been more of a loose cannon, and she's also, like, distanced herself from the job.
That's fair.
Kind of like her spark went out when her partner died.
That's fair.
I mean, I hadn't expected half of the fucking freelancers to die, but, you know, that's how dice rolls go.
How did they die again? Did they die in the shootout at the bar?
They died
Yep,
in
at the
session
bar.
0.
Okay,
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure that that's what happened.
Yeah, they were all near the front, you know, just hanging out.
That was the table that I was also by during the shootout, which is why I survived with 1 hit point.
Didn't the guy die on you? Wasn't that like on top
Yeah.
of you or something?
Yep.
That was fun.
A lot of shit happened real fast.
Yes.
Yeah, it went sideways quick. There's also other interested parties in the city if you go looking for them, and of course, you can always try calling up Annabeth or Elizabeth.
And
They do owe us.
technically, I still can't go to Luciano's and ask for some small favors because I'm not excommunicado over there.
Yeah, I mean, you're still welcome at the Lucianos. They're willing to do business with you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they loan you manpower to do a hit for another crime family, but you could definitely ask them for, you know, maybe some information, or hey, I'd like to get some guns.
That's my thought.
Like that.
Yeah, petty stuff, small supplies, kind of stuff.
Yeah, so, yeah. I mean,
Small arms.
Vanessa would totally let you do supplies. That's no problem.
Yeah, that's my thought. So at least we have a foot in the door over there. If not a welcoming embrace at the door, we at least have something that can be done.
This is something that I've been thinking about for a while, and it's definitely something to pass through Maria, who's not here. But also, I thought it would probably be good to get everybody else's opinions too. Because I've been kind of like fleecing for connections. How do we feel about finding maybe less overt muscle and more, you know, points at elf ears, holds up hands, does like jazz hands.
Not giant bear.
You're talking about things like the Fae?
Not necessarily Fae specifically, because I don't fucking trust the Fae as far as I can throw them after what happened literally last night. But I guess more people that can, yeah. I mean, muscle's good, but they're going to be expecting guns.
Well, I think that the first thing that we should do is make sure that whoever we're bringing in isn't going to sell us out to the Falcons. So that should be priority number one. And I think we're going to need to pick whoever we can get beyond that.
Quite fair.
I think I have an idea.
I mean, Big Mick is probably a shoo-in, considering the last outing we had together was a hit on someone in a Falcon property, so...
Yeah.
Well, for you anyways. I saved his ass from being eaten by a ghost.
Very fair.
Well, I suppose that we definitely think of him.
Yeah.
Is this the Door Explorer moment of, where? Where should we go? Over there? All right.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I think Big Mac's going to be our best bet for like recruiting anyone new.
Get some new heads and get them equipped, and then can think about more how we're going to stick this place up.
And the user dropping. Oh well.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, that's fine. And we need to wrap up anyway soon.
Yeah.
We do need to wrap up at some point.
Yeah.
So,
Well, we can think
We
about
have a
this.
checklist.
We do.
Yeah.
We have a plan.
It's better than nothing.
Yeah.
Well,
so
I think we're good.
I think we can call it there for the night.
Yeah.
We
All
are
right.
going to.
Hey, do you mind if I direct the raid this one time?
Wait, can I?
Sure, I guess. I don't know how to raid, actually.
Really?
What does formerly want to do before we end it?
What you doing, my boy?
I want to pull Shamrock aside.
Oh.
Sweet baby.
Obtain robot.
I want to attain the robot for one thing, because I swear to God, Jeffrey punched me in the face last session, and then my boss scheduled me and said, you can't resolve any of it.
No.
I'm gonna pull Shamrock aside and say, before we get farther into this, because it's dangerous, and I know that it's dangerous, and I understand what we're doing, and I know what we're getting into. getting farther into this. But I'm upset that I can't even go back and put up any sort of memorial marker for those people who we saw die in front of us yesterday, even though we had no idea who they were or if they deserved that. I mean, yes, they were attacking things, but still. I don't even know their names. And I don't want to die with nobody knowing who I am. So, if I do die, my name's Finnegan Quincy, and my mother's name is Cherish Quincy. Please make sure that someone reaches out to her. I have a card. I just really don't want to die as just a body. I want to have been a person.
Shamrock, like at the end of that rant, just arm comes down shoulder, other arm shoulder, and just drags you close. Just, don't worry, kid. I got you. I'll take care of everything.
I'm not saying I want out of the weapons alliance. I'm still gonna help. I just don't want my mom to worry when I'm fucking dead.
Don't think I was gonna let you get out that easy, did you?
Yeah.
Just, don't worry, kid. Just sort of lightly, just sort of jabs at your jaw. We're stronger than that. We'll make it up. You're fine.
You better. I'm not losing to a fucking Falcone.
Ain't that the truth?
I
come on.
cannot.
What's up,
When
Alex?
this party next encounters the Yakuza and figures out what the fuck happened to Rin, shit's gonna go down.
I feel like we're not going to find out anytime soon.
No,
Yeah.
not anytime soon, but when it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit's gonna be messy.
All right, so this has been another episode of the Unsung City. We successfully got to episode 20, guys. Woo!
Yeah, we did it.
Unsung
By episode 50.
City.
By episode 50, we might actually see 1920. Woo!
Oh my god.
One day.
Diggity dog.
One day we might actually hit the end of the year. All right, guys. Thanks everyone for watching. And we will see
Toodaloo.
you guys next week.
Yay.
Bye.